everyone. I'm live. How are you? It's Lisa Ashton, Psychic Medium, and I had so many requests from people from the United Kingdom, and I'm very grateful you're part of our community, to please go live at a time where they could come on to do some mediumship readings. And they found that we agreed that 12 noon on a Saturday or a Sunday would be really good because they're about 6 hours ahead. It's really hard when I come on at 6 at night for them to join us because they're already in bed. It's like midnight. So I thought I would try today to do a mediumship reading and some tarot cards if people have questions, just to kind of get our community together a little bit more, maybe bring some of our UK people together with our United States people and see what's happening in the world. I know it's a very, hi Jackie, I know it's a very kind of tumultuous time. It's a very chaotic time in our universe. There's a lot that's happening. There's a lot that's, oh gosh, I'll be glad when November 3rd comes. Hi, Em. I'm doing well, thanks. Hi, Jaylyn. Nice to have you guys. I thought I'd do some mediumship readings today or pull some cards. Jackie, how are you doing? Did you find a house, hon? Also, a reminder that you could please share this out so other people will know that I'm live. I would appreciate it. And there should be a share button down below. There's also a thumbs up button. Still looking, Jackie. Okay. Thumbs up button if you enjoy being here. Also, subscribe, notifications to, if any of your friends want to join. Hi, Joyce. Nice to have you. It's nice to have so many people on. I didn't know if this would be a good time right in the middle of the day, but for some of you, it's in the evening, which is nice. And Joyce, I know it's early for you, but I'm really happy that you guys are here. So like I said, give me a thumbs up, hit the notification button. You can always book a live reading with me down below on my website at northernlights.one. You can click on the link and go in and find out everything that I offer, read some of my testimonials. I'm doing Zoom readings and I'm doing telephone readings at this time. And everything from tarot to angel cards to mediumship. Hi, Lucy. Nice to have you here. And if you guys haven't already, I'll mention it throughout the time, or if somebody can be in charge of mentioning from time to time to please hit the subscribe and notification button, I would love that. If you guys stay on till the end, which you never know. Sometimes when I get messages or I bring cards through or mediumship messages, sometimes the messages apply to more than one person. So you may not hear a message or may not get a card that resonates with you, but later on somebody else's card, you're like, oh my gosh, that's exactly what's happening in my life. And that's the funny way that spirit works sometimes. And so I would recommend staying on, through the whole reading if you can. And at the end, I will be doing some healing Reiki that I always do at the end of my sessions as well. So I am going to take names today of who's in order and who's here first and who would like a card or who would like to connect with somebody. So Jackie, would you like me to draw a card for you, hon? Usually I get confused because everybody comes on so quickly, but I'm ready down names. Jackie, you're up. If you would like a card drawn, please let me know. If not, that's fine. If you want to just sit and listen as I do other cards, say you're next. Jaylyn, Jack, and then Joyce and Lucy and anybody else who joins us. Happy to have you here. Give me a thumbs up, please, if you like the channel. It really helps me to spread the word about my channel. And if you can share this YouTube video with your friends, so maybe they can join as well, or anybody on your Facebook, I would love it. I would appreciate it. It helps my business. I'd like to connect with your grandma. Okay, definitely. Let me take a moment to call in your angels and say, call in Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, to bring the messages of highest and best for only the whitest and the brightest. This is the best time for you guys to be bringing in messages. I am going to come on Halloween night as well, or at Halloween next Saturday during the day, because the veil this whole week and up to Halloween is the thinnest between the two worlds, which means it's really, the messages that come through are very powerful, and Sonali, is that how you say your name, hon? Sonali? Yep, we're all going in order. So we're going in order to ask people questions or to bring people through. Absolutely. If you haven't already subscribed, please do so. If you haven't already hit the notification button, please do so, because then you'll be notified like now when I come on live. And I do mediumship readings or angel pulls or tarot deck, so forth, during the week as well. And then I also do daily readings, I do weekly readings, and I do monthly readings, tarot readings for all the signs. So you can definitely get your tarot fix here with me. Trying to grow my channel like crazy, so the more you guys can share out, the better. The more you can like my channel and subscribe and hit the notifications. I really appreciate it. Does anybody want to be in charge of reminding people as we go along and add people, so I don't have to keep saying it, to please hit the subscribe button and the notification button for Lisa? Always grateful for you. Thank you for doing this. What do the angels have to say for me today? Okay, JK, you're coming up soon. So I'm pulling, first I'm going to pull through MSay's grandmother. MSay, she's coming through very clearly. She's going like this, like her hair is very important to her. Does that make sense to you? And I feel like it's not just her hair, but she had to be, you know, it wasn't perfect makeup, but she had to be completed, she says. Her face had to be done, or she had to look nice whenever she would leave the house. Does that sound like her, MSay? That's the energy that I have around me or around you right now. You talk to her all the time, she says. She hears you. And to continue talking to her, that's her short hair. Yeah, and she just is very aware of her looks, or aware of being made, you know, done up, so to speak. You do talk to her all the time. She hears you. She hears you a lot when you're in the car. So you must be talking to her a lot when you're driving, because she hears you a lot. And lately you've been getting a lot of messages. She's been sending a lot and you've been noticing them. Is that accurate? Talking about feathers as one of the signs, yes. So, and it's also because for everybody, the veil is, like I said, the thinnest between the worlds as we get closer to heaven, and I mean, as we get closer to heaven, as we get closer to Halloween and or Samhain, and because of that, because the veil is so thin, the messages come through really loudly. Okay, so it's really easy for you to talk to people. I think she knows. I'm not sure what that means. But it's very easy for you to talk to your loved ones, and it's very easy for messages to come through. So that's why I'm going to be here on Halloween as well doing this. Yes, I've had a lot of feathers, and we definitely have a lot of car communications. That's great. Has she been coming in your dreams? Because she's been trying to come to you, to talk to you in your dreams, to say how proud she is of you. Hi, Kim. Nice to have you here. There's a bunch of people ahead of you, but I will definitely get to you, and I will definitely be able to bring you through either a tarot card or a message from a loved one. Okay, so hang in there. Thumbs up from people if you're enjoying the reading. Subscribe, kind of share out the channel if you can. That would be great. It would really help me grow my channel. And of course, down below there's a place called Donations of Love. If people would like to donate, I would appreciate. It goes towards the channel and buying cards and crystals and sage and equipment to help the channel run smoothly. Welcome, Georgina. So happy to have you here. First time watching, great. Join our community. I hope you'll subscribe. The button's right below, and hit the notification button. And then anytime I come on live, you'll be notified. But on a daily basis, you'll also get, when I post a tarot reading for every sign, weekly readings, monthly readings. The other day, there's a great reading on there about saging your home and cleansing your home that you guys should all check out. And that's awesome. So glad you're here. Great. So let's get some more. I'm not sure if you answered my question. You answered about the feathers. I'm saying, no, I haven't seen her in your dreams ever, which makes me sad because before that, I always ask her to come through. You know, it's the easiest way for loved ones to come through it, but if you're getting very clear, clean, direct messages in other ways, it's just as easy for her to be sending messages. You will know it's her in your dream. Thank you, Joyce. I really appreciate you saying that from time to time. Hi, Susie. Nice to have you here. Glad you could join us. I have a long line, but I will definitely get to you, I promise. That's great. Thank you. You're so welcome, hon. And thank you, Joyce, for putting that up there, and especially the thumbs up. And leave me a comment below, too, if you have some feedback on anything that any information I'm giving you. Okay? She's very happy, Say. I feel like she's very much at peace. She said even though you lost her here on Earth, it was like a reunion for her. And I always hear this from spirits when they cross over. It's like a reunion, that they're seeing all their loved ones. You know, she's seeing her mom. She's seeing all her loved ones around. She's claiming that she takes responsibility, or she takes ownership for partially raising you. Does that make sense, Say? You were very close, and she says lots of times you would come to her for advice, and you guys had a really nice relationship. Does that make sense, Say? Yes, she did practically raise you. And she's very proud of you. She wants you to know that she's very proud. She says she's very proud of how you turned out. She says it takes a village, but you should be really proud of yourself. She says there's something going on right now that you're working hard on that you should be especially proud of. I hope that makes sense. Because she's watching and she's very proud of you. She's always proud of you, though. She's saying little one. Did she call you my little one? Okay, I'm glad you can take that. I would have to say the biggest message she's sending them, Say, is just not to get discouraged. Yeah, you could never do any wrong. She just loves you to pieces. But the message she's sending out of this reading is to not to get discouraged. It's very easy to feel alone or discouraged during this time. Your little one. Oh, that could be. Maybe just that she loves your little one and she's got an eye on both of you, keeping you safe, for sure. She's around you. So her message is don't get discouraged. She hopes you don't feel alone. She knows right now is a very trying time, but she's very proud of you and she's with you all the time. So never to feel alone. Okay? Say, I hope that resonated. Oh, okay. So that's why she said little one, because you talked to your daughter as little one. Yeah, and sometimes they come through with the exact wording that she was hearing. So if she didn't call you little one, she's referring to your daughter for sure. Was your daughter named after her, first or middle name? Because she's talking about somebody that was named after her. One last thing, Say, was your daughter, does she have your grandmother's first or middle name? Because she's talking about having someone's being named after her. And she's very, very grateful and very proud of that. She says your daughter is just like you were. I wanted to name her after, but we changed it at the last minute. Okay, but she's just very proud of the fact that you're such a good mom. And she says she loves to watch you. And your approach at child raising or child rearing is exactly like hers. And because it was so loving, you're just going to have a wonderful, loving daughter and a wonderful relationship with your daughters. So she sends her love. So namaste, Say. I hope that really helped. It's beautiful energy. Jackie, if you're still here, you can pop in any time because you were first one on, hon. You guys, if you're enjoying this, please give me a thumbs up. I appreciate it. You're so welcome, Say. My pleasure. She's just a lovely, lovely lady. And she loves you very much and is around you and your daughter all the time. So just know that, okay? You're never alone. So try not to get discouraged. It's easy to do so, she says, but try not to. Jaylyn, this is you next, hon. Do you have anybody in particular you'd like to bring through, or would you like me to pull 2 tarot cards for you? What kind of message would you like today? Jaylyn, you're next. Nav, hello. Glad to have you here. Glad to have you back. I know you've been here before. You want a card? Okay. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit the subscription button. Please hit the notification button. Leave me a comment down below. I love to hear from you guys. Hit the like button, the thumbs up if you're enjoying the reading. I love to hear from you and know how I can change things or make things better. I will also be here on Halloween. This whole week up until Halloween and a little bit after, the veil is the thinnest between the worlds, so messages come through very, very clearly. Psychically, anyone who's psychic is right on point with their messages. And so pay attention this week, and if you're notified, I'll come on a number of times just because it's such an important week. Okay, I'm going to pull 2 cards, Jaylin, for you. Okay, the first card that comes up, Jaylin, is the Eight of Swords. It's in reverse. The Eight of Swords upright. This card really, I really shouldn't read reverse in these because I'm only pulling 2 cards, so I'm going to pull them as straight up. This is self-imposed kind of stuckness, if you will, or being stuck. Sure, Nav, I'll put you down. You're below. I think there's 6 people ahead of you. Okay, but hang in there because sometimes other cards will have meaning for you. And then at the end, if you stay to the end, you'll also get a nice Reiki share. You'll get some beautiful Reiki energy sent to you. So this is self-imposed obstruction. It's kind of like the hangman, but that you're doing it to yourself. Okay. Jaylin, it's more like you're stuck, but it's because you're not willing to take the blindfold off, which you could do. Your hands are very loosely tied. You could easily take the blindfold off. Look at what's happening around you, right? The swords are all about truths. So look what's happening around you. Pay attention to the truth that's around you. And you can't do that with the mask on, right? When your eyes are covered, you really can't pay attention to what's happening. So you need to take that mask off and look at what's around you. I know you don't want to. There are some truths that are coming out that you don't want to pay attention to, Jaylin. But it's important for you to be able to release yourself and to be able to move forward and take steps forward. I hope this card makes some sense. I also pulled the Queen of Cups, which is beautiful. It's anything you touch really turns to gold. That's what I think of when I see this card. The Queen, this could be you. This is, look at the little doggies at her feet. It's so cute. The water is calm behind her. So once you get out of your stuckness, if you will, once you get out of the middle of something you're not paying attention to or not letting go of, maybe it's letting go of is the word that would help you better understand. Once you do that, and I think it's hidden. I don't know that you really know what it is. Maybe just do some inward work and try to figure out if there's something that you're holding on to that no longer serves you. Okay, and you can release it. It'll help you move forward because somehow I feel like you're stuck. But the gold, I mean, this is what's coming up. The waters are beautiful and calm behind her, the Queen of Cups. This is an emotional card. The Queen is in charge of her emotions. She's in, look at everything golden that's around her. So everything you touch is wonderful. Thank you, JK. I appreciate that. Thank you. And they can also leave comments if they'd like. I always love to hear from you guys, and thank you for the comments I've gotten in the past. I appreciate it, and thank you to all who have donated to my channel down below at Donations of Love. It's very much appreciated. It helps me to continue to offer these readings, so thank you. Thank you, Joyce. I don't want you to have to be a billboard, but thank you. You're being so sweet. So definitely, Jaylin, pay attention because manifesting. So get out of this stuck. I really see them as 2 separate things. I don't really feel like they're connected, and that once you get out of the stuckness, you'll be able to feel the manifestation and all the goodness coming into your life. I feel like they're really 2 separate cards. So get out of the middle of whatever you're in the middle of, but also know at the same time you can manifest anything you want to manifest. Okay, you can manifest anything: money, abundance, fertility. For some reason, I'm hearing fertility. I don't usually say that with this card, but I'm hearing fertility. Maybe she's pregnant in this card. Maybe someone in your life is trying to get pregnant, but I feel like that can happen. You can manifest it and bring it in with your intention. Abundance in love, abundance in relationships, abundance in career. Everything is coming your way for sure. Okay, so Jaylin, I hope you enjoy those 2 cards. You're so welcome. Joyce, it's your turn, hon. Would you like me to bring someone through for you, or in a mediumship reading, or would you like a couple of cards, tarot cards, pulled for you? And thank you for continuing to put that up. Good. I'm looking to expand my family. Oh, interesting. Okay, so that would be adoption. Sounds really good, actually. I just asked your angels about that, and Sure, beautiful Jada. I know you've been here before, so thank you for subscribing and coming on. You're after, I think there's 6 people ahead of you, Jada, okay? But I will definitely get to you. Hang in there. Give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying this, if you're liking this, please. It really helps me expand my channel. Share it out to everybody so your friends will get to see and come on board and enjoy. Thank you, Jade. Jada. Last time I called you Jade, and it's Jada. So I'm going to do it correctly today, beautiful Jada. Okay. So, JK, Joyce. Thank you. She's my moderator today, it looks like. A couple of cards. Okay, Joyce. Let's pull a couple of cards for you. I'm going to pull this down a little bit so you guys can see when I pull the cards here. Okay, so the cards I have for you, the very first card I have is the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is working really hard. So there's got to be something that you're working on right now, Joyce, that, you know, I don't know if you're working at something in a career or in a relationship, but there's something that you feel like needs your attention. It's close to your heart. That's why you're holding the 1 pentacle so close to your body. It's something that's near and dear to you, so it's something that's important. This could also represent a move. So I don't know if you're moving. I'm not sure if this came up in our reading. Joyce has had a private reading with me. And I don't remember if this came up. I never remember readings because the angels and the loved ones bring through messages, and they're messages for whoever I'm reading for. So they're not messages for me. So I don't usually hold on to the messages, but I am hearing there could be a possibility of move, or that you're moving things around in your home. So maybe you're doing some restructuring, that kind of thing. It's a card of hard work, though, the 7, okay? The 7 of Wands. The Page of Swords. This is a message that's going to come into you. Look at all the healing, though, in this card, all the blues and the purples in his sleeves. And this is the throat chakra. This is the communication chakra. Please remember, we are in Mercury retrograde. So lots of times miscommunications can happen. I've already had that happen twice to me yesterday, where I spoke to somebody via Facebook, and it was miscommunicated the wrong way, and they were very hurt by what I said. And I apologized profusely, but sometimes the message doesn't come across as clear as we would like it to, is what I'm hearing. So that's the case here. He looks like, if you look at his face really close, I'll try to get it. See, there you go. He looks like he's ready for action. He's got a sword in his hand, as if, oh yeah, try me, that kind of message. So if you're feeling that way, and if you're feeling defensive and having to put up that defense, Joyce, just know that you won't actually need to fight about it. Okay, you won't need to activate or put anything into action. That's not what this card about. This card is really the message that comes in and your reaction to it. If you don't react negatively to it, you know, how much of this world right now, how much of America is reacting to so much of this election stuff, right? And the more we react, the more it becomes negative. And for both parties, it doesn't matter which party you believe in or that you're backing, right? So the more we react and we don't stay in that high vibration or the high white light vibration, the easier it is to sink down to that level of getting caught in that trap of negativity, right? And you can easily avoid that, Joyce, okay? Just by knowing that there's a message that might come through, and you don't have to pay attention, or you don't have to react to it. You can just let it go and say, okay, well, if they feel that way, they feel that way, but I'm just going to go on and have my good day, okay? So, Joyce, I hope those messages resonated with you, working on something dear to your heart. And that's what I'm getting with this. Definitely. So it makes a lot of sense for me. And it looks like a beautiful weekend for you. So I hope you really enjoy that. And thank you for being kind of my moderator today. I'm really, I think expanding I think taking some time and really working on the things that are important to you. Are you also redecorating or like refinishing your kitchen or a bathroom? Because I keep hearing that over and over again. Or maybe you're thinking about it and you haven't started it yet, Joyce. And Joyce has, I hope you don't mind me saying that you've had a reading with me, Joyce. Feel free to talk about that if you would like. I do offer readings, private readings, and you can go to my website down below, northernlights.one, and look through the different types of readings. I also do tarot, which isn't on there. And call me, and we'll schedule reading times. Absolutely. Oh, heart for you too, Joyce. Lots of love. Lucy, you're next. I hope you guys will stay till the end so you can enjoy the Reiki that I offer. What are my crush feelings for me currently? Tarot. Okay, Lucy, hold on. Sonali Joshi, I'll put you down here. There's a few people ahead of you, but I will get to you. You just hang in there, stay on and hang in. And we're doing mediumship and answering questions for tarot. Okay, so I definitely can do that. If you haven't already subscribed and down below and hit the notification button, please do so and share out, everybody. That really helps me. Or like my channel. It really helps me continue my channel. Okay, because I'm still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers so that I can give away free reading. Okay, so I'm planning on doing that. So Lucy, you want to connect? You want to hear from your partner? Okay, so I'm going to call on your angels, and I'm going to call on Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel to bring through messages for your highest and best. For Lucy to bring through her partner Joe. Okay. He did not cross that long ago. Is that correct, Lucy? I'm really sorry for your loss, hon. Was this fairly recent? Yes, because I'm feeling like he's still adjusting. He's showing me like lifting his feet, like he's still getting his bearings. He's very much at peace, though. I feel like, was this a rather quick passing? Even if it was a long-term illness, I feel like he was doing really well, and then all of a sudden he took a quick kind of nosedive. Either that or it was a very quick passing, like in regards to his heart or something. Oh, actually, this could have been, was this COVID related, hon? Yes, I'm so sorry. I always send out healing at the end when I do my Reiki. Oh, it's not COVID related. Okay, but it was a quick passing. Gotcha. Okay, thanks, Lucy. I always send out COVID healing at the end too, to kind of blanket the earth, if we will, to try to help with that as well. Hi, nice to see you. I don't know how to say your name, but nice to have you here. I hope you'll subscribe and hit the notification button. Diary, it's easier to say diary, so that you will always get notifications when I come on board. The 11 of you that are here, if you can give me a thumbs up, I really appreciate it. It really helps me. Thank you, hon. It really helps me to continue my channel. Brad, hi, nice to have you. Brad, there's about 10 people ahead of you, but I will get to you if you stay on, and at the end I will be doing Reiki. Sonali, what are my questions? Yeah, I do have you listed, Sonali. You're down on the list. I think there's nope, Sonali, you're after Lucy, who I'm doing right now. Okay, so not COVID. He's talking about his wedding ring. You have his wedding ring, Lucy? Or you have a ring. He's correcting me. It's not his wedding ring. Yes, you can, hon. You definitely can. Just hang in there because there are people ahead of you, but I will be giving readings to everyone that's on here today, I promise. And at the end, I will be doing healing Reiki. He has your ring. Okay. I love that. So that, because I couldn't understand the ring. As soon as I said you have his ring, he said, nope, that's not right. So so that makes sense that he has your ring. So you put it, you gave it to him. Okay. Okay, he's showing me you lying next to him on the bed on the left-hand side with your arm around the middle, his middle, and talking to him. He could hear you the whole time. So I don't know if there was a time where you felt like he was not able to hear, but he says he could always hear you. You haven't got it back yet. Okay. You will. You will soon, I'm hearing. Okay, Lucy. He's talking about, you do that every night. Okay. I love his energy. He's very happy where he is. Um, he's very much at peace. So is he still with us, Lucy? Is he still with us, but he's in an altered state? Or he's in he might have, no, so he has passed. AODDY. AOD. I don't know what that means, Lucy. Thank you, Julie. Yes, of course, hon. Just you're in line. Hang in there. You guys can give me a thumbs up if you're enjoying the reading, or when you're in bed. Okay, sorry, I meant to talk to you. Talk to him every night. Okay, great. Because when you said you had your arm around him every night, I thought, oh, maybe he's in an altered state. But I have him that he's very much at peace. He's very happy where he is. He's reunited. No worries, Lucy. Sometimes when we're trying to type fast, we get those in the middle, right? He's reunited with a lot of people. I believe this is his mom. I feel like it's his mom. It could be his sister also that's around him. I feel like he has a lot of people around him, and his dad. Somebody he was named after, he's telling me, that is up in heaven. Does that make sense to you, Lucy? Yes. Okay. And is there someone here on earth who is also named after him, either first or middle name? His mom. Nice. Is his mom. Okay. Is there someone that's named after him? Because he's showing me like people, he's showing me, usually when I see this linear ladder from my guides, it usually means that this person, someone has been named after them, or someone was named after them, or he was named after someone. Do you have a specific question for him, Lucy? Because, hi, Sylvia. Yeah. Oh, you're so sweet, Joyce. Thank you. I know Mercury retrograde is really causing havoc. I've done whole readings and then go to post it and there's nothing there. Thank you for talking about my reading that you and I had together. I appreciate it. And those of you that want your own private reading, a half hour, an hour, you can go to my website down below, northernlights.one. My phone number's there. You can read about my readings and we can schedule something. Hi, Sylvia. A lot of people here today. I hope all of you guys can stay to the end when I do the Reiki healing for everyone. And sometimes messages that come through, his son is named after his mom. Okay. Oh, there you go. That's the coincidence because I'm seeing the name out. I want to know if he's around and if he can hear us, if he knows how much we love him. He absolutely does. You talk to him all the time in the car, he says. And he hears you all the time talking to him. And sometimes when you're talking to him, a song will come on that will suddenly remind you of him. He is leaving signs. He's surprised you're not getting them. They're not necessarily signs that he says are directly about him, but he does leave a lot of pennies. So he hopes you're getting pennies. He's talking about number patterns. Thank you, Joyce. Yes, the more the community grows, the better. Thank you for sharing that info. And yes, it does make sense. Okay. Oh, I know, it's so wonderful. And it's wonderful when we have a community like this, because then we can all talk to each other about each other's readings, because it's sometimes it's emotional when you hear from your loved ones. You know, it can be very emotional. It's emotional for anyone. Sometimes it even gets emotional for me when they're bringing through such messages of love, which he is doing, Lucy. He's bringing such messages of love through to you, and he can feel your love. He knows how much you miss him. He says he's lucky on that side because he gets to see you and be with you all the time. He's bringing number patterns through. He's showing me 1111, 111, 222. Yes, Sylvia, there's about 10 people ahead of you, but I will get to you if you hang in there and you stay on. I promise to get to everyone that's here today, okay? So hang in there. Listen to other people's messages because sometimes they pertain to you. And then at the end, I'll definitely be doing some Reiki healing as well. Yes, lots of numbers. And that's really big for him. So know that you see them. He's really happy that we see them. Thank you, Joyce. I love giving Reiki. It's a wonderful healing way to leave feeling. We call it Reiki drunk, where you just feel so light and energetic. It's wonderful. So thank you, Joyce, for mentioning that. Keep finding his cigarette papers in funny places. Interesting, and that is him. He showed me, it's funny because you mentioned that, because the very first thing I saw when you said his name was a cigar blunt, like a big blunt of cigar. But I'm not sure if it's a blunt of a cigar. Thank you, Lucy. Stay till the end. I'm happy. I'm going to be doing it again today. I'll do it for a little bit longer. Hi, Benjamin. You can be added as well. Absolutely. Hang in there. Benjamin, if you haven't already subscribed down below and hit the notification button, please do. You can be added, Suditi. Absolutely. If you haven't already subscribed and hit the notification button below, please do. It's a really nice way for me to continue to grow the community and have all you guys recognize each other, which I love. I love that. And it helps me to continue to be able to continue the channel. They like to see that we have people that give us comments and likes and subscribe and hit the notifications. Share it with all your friends so people can come on. So Didi, I absolutely added you. You're at the end. I think there's a few people ahead of you here. Lucy, I don't want to get lost. Thank you for about the Reiki, but I did have a question. Is that a blunt, an actual blunt that I keep seeing, or did he actually did he just make fat cigarettes, or was this a cigar? Because that's the very first thing that came into my head when you first mentioned his name. Does that make sense, Lucy? Skincare, absolutely. There's about 10 people ahead of you. So hang in there, and I do Reiki at the end for everybody, and send that message. You smoked weed. It could be that. Okay, yeah. Did he make his own, or I'm just seeing a blunt? So that makes perfect sense to me. Kind of like this. This is my sage. This isn't a blunt, but it kind of looked like this to me, which it's funny that I would see that right off the bat. Thank you, hon. Anyone who's here that's new, please subscribe. Hit the notification button. I appreciate all of you as well. Lucy, he's sending his love. He's sending lots of hugs and kisses. Whenever you would say, I love you, he'd say ditto, is what he's telling me, or one of the other of you would say ditto. So I'm not sure which one of you did that. Yeah, it is pretty funny, Julie. So the ditto, thank you. You're so welcome, Lucy. My pleasure. Yes, the ditto. Yeah, he's around you all the time, and he's going to stay here for the rest of this reading. He may pop in with other messages, he says. Okay, so I hope you stay. I hope you enjoy. You said it all the time. Yeah, and that's one of the things he's saying very clearly to me. So it's definitely him. He says, it's definitely him, and he loves you very, very much. Okay. You take care, hon. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you stay to the end and enjoy the Reiki. I know you would like it. Sonali, you're next. Sonali, are you still here? You're so welcome, Lucy. My pleasure, hon. Mwah. Lots of hugs and kisses to all you guys. I'm so grateful for all of you. What are my crushed feelings for me currently? Tarot. Okay, you love him too. He knows. He can feel it, hon. He can feel it in your heart. You will. Great. Sonali, what are my crushed feelings for me currently? Oh, the crushes feelings? The person that you have a crush on. Oh, you got skipped, beautiful Jade? How did that happen? No, you didn't, hun. I have Sonali, then Kim, then Georgina, then Susie, then Nav, then beautiful Jada. I didn't skip you, hun, I promise. Okay? That's the order that everybody, I'm just taking the order that everybody's coming in. Okay, I promise I won't forget you. I promise I'll go back and make sure everybody, oh, you don't have to take care of your, retract your message. I know that everybody's anxious to have readings, and I'm excited that you're here. So the more the merrier, the more likes and the more you can share, the better. I've been on here for up to 3 hours at a time giving messages. So I promise I will not leave without giving a message to you. But not committed yet. Okay, so let me pull a couple of cards on that, okay? I'm actually going to pull a couple of romance cards. I'm going to the romance deck to pull a couple of cards. Let's see where we are on the romance deck. I feel like you're more invested in this relationship so far than he is, or they are. Does that make sense? More than they are is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you feel like you're further along. Yeah. But I'm hearing don't give up hope. Okay. So let's pull a couple of cards and see what we get. Lovely. Big attraction between the two of you. I mean, I feel like the chemistry is very strong between the two of you, Sonali. I feel like there's no doubt that you're meant to be together. That's what I'm hearing. And the card I have is the honeymoon card. So I feel like it doesn't necessarily mean marriage and a honeymoon, but it does mean that you're going to be in a more committed relationship. Look how calm the waters are. The emotions are wonderful around this relationship. It also means that you could be taking a trip together. So I don't know if you have something planned once everything releases itself in the universe here, and COVID is over. I feel like you will be taking a trip. Oh, you're meeting tomorrow. Awesome, because that's the retreat. That's the getting together, and the attraction is definitely there. I feel like a good heart-to-heart would be good right about now, Sonali. I feel like sitting down and actually talking through some of your feelings for each other would really help. I don't think they know how strongly you feel about them. So I think that's important for you to get out there. And however, you may not feel comfortable saying it like that, but you'll find a way to get the message across is what I'm hearing. Okay? But I feel like although you're a little further ahead, this person will play catch up, because I do feel like this is a relationship that's going to last. Okay? I know you do, and I feel like talking and keeping things flowing out in the open. I think that's the way to do things. I think talking about your feelings and letting them know how you feel will really help. And I do feel like this is going in a really nice direction. I feel like the energy is wonderful between the two of you, and that's the attraction part, the chemistry part. Okay, Sonali. I hope that helped, hon, and I hope you have a wonderful meeting tomorrow. I hope it goes great. You'll have to come on and tell me. He knows. Okay. And the fact that you're meeting tomorrow, he obviously knows how you feel, and he's still meeting. I mean, he just has to play catch up a little bit is what I'm hearing. But the feelings are there. So hang in there and know that. Okay. But keep me posted. Place some comments from time to time during the week. Let me know how tomorrow goes. Blessings. Of course, Sonali. You have a wonderful day. Kim, you're next, son. Kim, are you still here? For those of you that haven't already subscribed and hit the notification button, please do so. You can find my website down below, where you can call me to set up a private reading. There are a few people like Joyce on here, JK, who have had private mediumship readings. That's lovely, Julie. Thank you for sharing that. And there's also a donation button down below if any of you feel like donating to the channel to help keep the channel going. I'm really trying to grow the community, so thank you for being a part of that. Subscribe and share this channel out to your friends. Kim, I'm glad you're here. You want to bring your mom through? Okay. Now that's a surprise. I'm kidding. I'm really happy to bring your mom through, and I'm glad you joined us today. Let me just call in your angels, and I'll call on Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, to bring through messages for your love and light of your highest and best. And mom. Oh, is somebody's birthday coming up, or is this your mom's birthday that's coming up, Kim? I feel like there's a birthday. And if it's not your mom's birthday, it's somebody else's birthday that she really wants to celebrate, because I feel a celebration around her. And just so you know, I know, Kim, if it's okay to say that Kim had a reading with me. If you want to say anything about your reading, your son-in-law. Okay, great. If you want to say anything about your reading, feel free. People can sign up for private readings by going to northernlights.one. It's listed below. And you can call me. And Kim, if you want to talk anything about it on here, feel free. It helps me continue to grow my channel and grow my business. So thank you. Your son-in-law's birthday is coming up, and it's something big that you have planned. Is it this weekend that you're doing something? Because it's like, I feel like I'm right on top of a celebration, the way your mom's showing me. I have Kim, then Georgina, then Susie, Nav, beautiful Jada, Sonali. No, I already got Sonali. Then I have Bagya, and then Brad, and then Julie. Must be another Julie, and Sylvia, Benjamin, Sadidi, Skincare. I have all you guys. I have everybody's names. I just did. Right before you, beautiful Jada is right before you. Oh, you're so sweet, Kim. Thank you. Yeah, your reading was lovely, and I was so so grateful that you allowed me into your home to do a reading for you. Thank you, hon. Yep, Jada's still here. I'm still going down the list. Kim, your son-in-law's birthday, is it like this weekend or in the next week? Because I feel like we're right on top of it. My grandson is 6 months old today too. Okay, so that's who she's talking about, clearly. Hi, Jane. Nice to have you here. If you haven't joined us already, please like and subscribe. Hit the notification button down below. You're new. Yeah, hit the notification button and the subscribe button. So whenever I come live, you can join us. And also I do daily tarot readings. I do weekly tarot readings. I do monthly tarot readings, and I do other things. There's a really great video on my website, on this YouTube channel, that talks about, Jada, you're not quite up yet. Somebody wanted to know who was right before them, and I said your name. Right now I'm working with Kim. I will absolutely. Anybody who's here, Jane, I will do a reading for, I promise. So give me a thumbs up, you guys, if you're enjoying. No worries. I'm glad you're still here. You subscribed. Okay, I didn't get that yet, Jane. It usually comes across the screen for me, but as soon as you do, that's awesome. You don't have to retract it, sweetie. It's fine to leave it on there. You're definitely all on the list. I promise. I'm going in order. So Kim, let's finish your reading, sweetie. The 6-month-old, are you having a birth? I know you're not having a celebration, but I feel like everybody's aware of the 6 months. Does that make sense? And hit the notification button, Jane, and that way you'll be notified whenever I come on like this, okay? That's awesome. Thank you, Jane. Your mom is so happy. She says she's feeling better about how things are going with you. So I don't know if our reading helped, but I feel like you feel a little bit better about how you're progressing every day. Does that make sense? Yes, you are. That's awesome. You can kindly. There's about 10 people ahead of you, but I will get to everybody before I log off, I promise. So just hang in there and continue to like, subscribe, hit the notification button. Yep, Jane, you're down the list. You'll definitely have a question, I promise. So Kim, are you feeling better? Because your mom is making me feel like it's not all sad all day anymore. Does that make sense? Yes, she talks to me all the time. I'm so happy because I know one of her wishes from your private reading was that you got to the point where you think of her and you smile. And so she says that you are starting to enjoy yourself because you know she's around you all the time. And I'm so grateful for that. And I think the messages she came through with in your private reading were so important for you. Do you have a specific question for her today, Kim? Because she's around you and she loves you and it's like she's blowing you kisses. And your little one, your 6-month-old, this is she was going to take care of him with you, she says? This is the little one that she was going to help take care of. Yes. Yeah, they were great. I'm so glad things are going well. Kimchi, hi, hun. If you want to like and subscribe down below on my channel, then you'll have a chance to get a reading and talk to everybody, and you'll be notified whenever I come on live. That's awesome, okay? That's both boys. Oh, okay. Kim, do you have any special question for your mom? Your favorite number 11. That's awesome. Susie, I think you're coming up shortly. I had Georgina right after Kim, and then it's you. 7 Dreams, you subscribed. You didn't come across as subscribed, hon, but I'm really glad that you did. Thank you. When we get to you, Kimchi, I'll ask, when I call out the name, I'll ask what question you would like to ask. You can do a tarot reading, a quick tarot reading, or we can bring through a loved one for you. You're so welcome, hon. Hang in there, because lots of times messages come through for other people that you can resonate with. Okay, and that's the way spirit works. And right now, between now and Halloween, really is when the veil is the thinnest. So the messages are coming through like crazy. Kim, do you have a specific question for your mom? She's just happy you're doing better. She loves to be around you. She's always around you. You know that, though. She always sends her love, and you can talk to her anytime. You're still in line, hon. Please feel free to, Kim, to mention if there's any other specific questions you have for her. Okay? Kim had a private reading with me, which you can do by going to my website, northernlights.one. It's listed down below. Yes. You feel her always. She's always around you, hon. So I'm so happy about that, because I feel like you're starting to feel a little bit stronger in that. You know that she's always around you, and she's never, ever going to leave. Okay? I'm going to leave you with her love and leave her with her kisses. She loves you very much. And she's really proud of you and how well you're doing. Okay? Kim, stick around in case she comes through again, okay? Because sometimes they come back through. And at the end, I'll be doing Reiki, some Reiki healing for everyone. It's about 5 to 10 minutes of Reiki healing, sending out love, sending out healing that you can all be a part of if you stay through to the end, okay? You're so welcome, Kim. As always, I love having you here. I love doing readings with you. So come on anytime, anytime. I'll be on a lot this week just because it's the veil is so thin, and I get a lot of messages that come into me and kind of bombard me all week. So when that happens, I come on and try to find whoever the message belongs to. So I'll be doing a lot of that this week. So if you've subscribed and notified, you'll be notified when I come on for sure. Okay, guys? Kim, I'm so grateful you're here. I hope you stay for the healing energy, hon. Georgina, are you here? You're next, sweetie. You can tell me if you'd like, you have a question and you'd like a tarot card or two drawn. Georgina, great. Do you want to bring someone through in mediumship, hon, or do you want to do a tarot reading? You get to choose. Thank you, Joyce, for continuing to put that out. Your brother, of course, hon. Let me call him through. I'm calling through your angels, using Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, to bring the messages of love and light for your highest and best. I have Georgina, Susie, Nev, beautiful Jada. Yep, Bagana, Brad, Julie, Sylvia. I have Benjamin before Sudidi. Benjamin, then Sudidi, then Skincare, or maybe it was Sincere, then Jane, then Kindly, then Kimberly, and then 7 Dreams, A lot of people waiting. The list, yes, the long list. Everyone's on it. I promise I will not leave without getting that list done. Okay. So after Jane comes kindly, then Kimchi, Kimchi, and before Sudidi is a Benjamin. Sincere, but thank you for keeping track. Thank you guys for liking, for sharing the channel so more people come on, for subscribing. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so next, Georgina, you said you're here. Please, could I speak to your brother? Okay, so I call them in through the angels. Let me talk to your brother. There's a lot of private stuff that's coming through, Georgina. Is it okay to talk about some things with him? Is it okay if I talk about it publicly? You're on the list above. If you look on the list, hon. Of course. Okay. I do feel he had an addiction problem. Is this true, Georgina? I do feel like he passed from something that was at his hand. Does that make sense? Just waiting to hear from Georgina and her brother. Partially, he smoked a lot of marijuana. Okay, I really feel like something's up with his liver, he's telling me. And I feel like he had a lot of shortness of breath at the end. So his lungs filled up with fluid is what I'm hearing. I don't know if he had pneumonia at the end. He's very happy where he is. He's surrounded by a lot of people that love him. So, but he knows how close the two of you were, so he's always trying to keep in touch, he says. He's always trying to show you signs or to talk to you. He knows you talk to him a lot and he hears you, so he wants you to continue talking to him, okay? That's really important. I'm hearing the name Stephen. I'm not sure if Stephen is his name or someone that's close to him, but he's mentioning the name Stephen to me. Not sure on the name Stephen. Okay. Just hold on to that and put it aside because he is giving me that name. He feels like at some point you will be like, oh, Stephen, that's who she's talking about. That's who he was talking about. He's very happy. He's very much at peace. You're very worried about somebody right now. Is this one of your parents? Your brother and your parents? Yes, it could be your dad. He has high blood pressure, I'm hearing. Does he also have diabetes, Georgina? Because your brother's making me feel like sometimes he doesn't feel his fingertips or his toes. So I'm thinking, I'm a nurse, so I automatically go to neuropathy and think diabetes. But he's not labeling it. No, he doesn't have either of those. Okay. Does he sometimes not feel like he's not sure where the floor is? Do you ever notice that? Georgina, Susie, Nav, beautiful Jada, Brad, Julie, Sylvia, Benjamin, Sudidi, Sincere, Jane, Kindly, Grace, Kimchi, and then is 7 Dreams. Great job, Sincere. Thank you. No, he's in very good health. Why are you worried about your dad then, hon? Because he's pointing out to me that you are concerned about your dad. Is it just because of everything that's happening, like COVID-wise? Or is this because of his loss of, he's showing me his head, he's hitting his head as if, is it loss of memory? Is he starting to have a little bit of dementia or Alzheimer's? My right nose always runs a little bit when I do mediumship. Just so you guys know, if you hear me sniff, I'm not contagious or anything. Not that it matters because you're there and I'm here. But my right nostril always runs a little bit when I do mediumship. No, nothing to do with his memory. I'm worried because he's lost. Oh, okay. They were very close. your brother says. He talks to him all the time. He has come to him in his dreams. Do you talk to your dad about your brother? I know it's a very difficult subject because your dad doesn't want to talk about it because he gets so upset. But if you somehow let him know that your brother is going to come to him in his dreams and give him messages, that might help him, because I feel like he's very worried that he's lost him forever, and he hasn't. His son, your brother, is right around him all the time, right around all you guys all the time, okay? And that's important for your dad to know. I know he doesn't believe in this. Your brother's, excuse me, I have hiccups. Your brother's telling me that. He doesn't believe in mediumship. So no sense talking to him about that, but you can tell him maybe that you've seen him in your dreams and see if it starts a conversation with your dad. Does that make sense, Georgina? Did your brother leave a family, hon? You're welcome. Georgina, did your brother leave a family? Did he leave a wife or a girl? Yeah. Please let her know or let them know that he's around them all the time. I feel like they can actually feel him. So I don't know if they're really good about talking to each other, but I feel like the energy is very strong. He's around you. He's around your family. He's around his own family. It's really important for him right now because it hasn't been that long. That's where he wants to be. Eventually, it's not that the messages are going to get less. You're just going to feel him as opposed to the messages coming through. Okay? Oh, that's wonderful. If either of you would ever like a private reading, just go to northernlights.one. It's posted down below. I'd be happy to bring him through for you guys. He has a lot to say. So just know how much he loves you, hon, and he's always around you. Do you have a specific question for him that you would like answered? While we're waiting, please know that there's also a place down below. It's called Donations of Love, where people can donate if they would like to the channel to help me continue bringing messages. Did he think about me before he passed away? Let me ask him. He says he always thought about you. You were very close. So it doesn't surprise him. He says he's sorry. Does that make sense, hon? That he's sorry at what happened. Sincere, you're so good. Thank you. And I'm talking to Georgina. It does. Okay. Absolutely. Thank you, Joyce. I really appreciate it. I promise I will not miss anybody. Like I said, I've been on for hours at a time. Sometimes we're already over an hour. So I will continue to stay on until everyone's done, because at the end I do my beautiful Reiki for all of you. And I love to send Reiki energy. It's wonderful. It does make sense, Georgina. So please accept his apologies. He's giving you lots of love, and know that he's around you all the time. Okay, Georgina? And some of the stuff he has to say is very private that I'm not going to share, but I do want you, okay? Hi, Nellie. So, Nellie, we're going to put you after everybody. You can see the list above, but you'll be after 7 Dreams, okay? Hang in there and listen to everybody's other messages, because sometimes messages will resonate with you, or tarot cards if people don't want a message, okay? Susie, you're next, sweetie. Are you still here? I have a friend called Jordan for some reason. I have a friend called Jordan. For some reason, he's always on my dreams. We don't have any type of relationship, only friend. But why is he always on my dreams? I can find him randomly. I even find him randomly on the street. He's a past life relationship, Susie. You know, it's funny when you said that. My son's name is Jordan, and I went to him, and so I don't know, you know, how old he is, but I feel like he is. He's a compadre. He's a past life relationship. So he comes in your dreams just because I don't think that there's a connection romantically. I feel like it's more that like a connection spiritually that you have to him, Susie. I feel like he is around you all the time, in your dreams, and if you see him randomly on the street, it's because your lives are running parallel to each other, and that's what a past life connection does, right? They stay with us for many lifetimes, and they may run on a parallel course with us in this lifetime, and that's why you see him so often and why he's in your dreams so often. I don't think it's anything romantic. I think it could be if you wanted it to be. I think in past lives it has been, but I don't feel that in this life. You always have free will, though. So don't, and he always has free will. So don't ever say that he can't be a romantic link for you. Just know that he is a past life link, and that's why he is around you. Does that make sense, Susie? But he was the energy from the guy who ghosted you. I don't feel like he's the energy from the guy who ghosted you. I feel like he's his own energy, and I feel like he's from a past life, and that he's here because you're meant to be friends. There are lessons you're supposed to learn from each other while you're here together on this planet, and that your paths are running parallel with each other, meaning they intersect and they cross over sometimes, and they have to do with each other. But I don't feel like it's the guy who ghosted you. I feel like it's somebody else. I feel like he's his own person and his own energy. Does that make sense, Susie? Hi, Pink. How are you, hon? Nice to have you here. If you haven't already done so, please subscribe and hit the notification button and share out. I'm doing mediumship readings, and or tarot readings today, and you're on the list. Do I have a message for you? Can you please tell me how do you feel? Yep, when I get to you, I think there are about 10 or 12 people ahead of you, Pink. So make sure you hit the subscribe button, the notification button, and share out. And then once you do that, you can definitely be on the list, and you can have a reading will come up when it's your turn. I'll call your name, and you can ask me what it is you would like to ask, okay? Because I'll never remember by the time I get to you. My memory's not the greatest because I'm talking to so many spirits. So Susie, the message do I have a message? Well, I'm not going to do, okay, let me pull one quick card, okay, Susie? This is for Jordan. And you, does he have a message for you? I think it's just life lessons that you're supposed to learn together. I really do. And I get the death card. So it's birth and transformation. It's all about past life connections. Okay. This isn't that somebody's going to die. This is a past life. This is birth and rebirth and death and all rolled into one. So this is definitely past life. This just kind of backs up what the angels told me. Okay, Susie. And so the biggest message is just listen to the lessons maybe that the angels are sending you, the things that you're supposed to work out with Jordan, the things that you're supposed to work on together while you're here, even as friends. Okay? All right, hon. I hope you have a good day, Susie. I'm really glad. I hope you stay till the end for the Reiki. Nav, you're next. Are you still here, Nav? You're so welcome, Susie. My pleasure, sweetie. Please feel free to share this with all your friends. That's wonderful. Nav, are you here? Hopefully you're still here because you're next. If not, I can always skip over and come back. When you do come in, I'll give it a minute in case you're getting yourself together. The energy is wonky, okay? So don't be surprised, you guys, if you're feeling very strange energy. It's Mercury retrograde. It's we just moved into Scorpio energy, which is all about mysteries and mysterious hidden truths. We have a lot of signs that are in Capricorn. We have a lot, we have if I told you everything that was out there, Mars retrograde in Scorpio, Mars retrograde in Aries, that's crossing back over into Libra. We have Mars that's conjunct with Libra. We have so many different energies that are out there right now. So just know that the energies that are out there, they're crazy. It's chaotic. It's chaotic energy in the universe. So besides everything else that's going on, I recommend to people they stay in their own lane. Okay, worry about yourself. Worry about what the universe is offering you. Try not to react to what other people say. Stay in your highest vibration. Okay, it's very intense energy. Absolutely, Julie. Absolutely, you're right. It's very intense energy. And Scorpio is awesome. It's a wonderful sign. It's just know that it's that same energy. And Scorpio is an intense energy as well. And we've got Mars in Aries. We have Scorpio just coming into being the sign that's of the day. We have Mars conjunct with Uranus, and Uranus is pow, bam, things happening very quickly. And intensity, that a lot of chaotic energy. So stay in your own lane, stay above. Yes, it is. It's Scorpio season now. Stay above the low vibration. Stay in that high vibration and put as much love and light and kindness out into the world. We could really use it right now. Okay. For those of you that are interested, I have a final interview. Yeah, Miriam, I have about 12 people ahead of you, but I'm happy to make sure by the time I'm done that I get to absolutely everybody's questions. And so hang in there. Hit the like button. If you haven't been here before, hit the subscribe and the notification button. There is a place to go down below for if people would like some personal readings. Oh, I'm glad. It didn't come across that you liked and subscribed. So hopefully that will come across, because I didn't see it, but I'm glad you did, because then you'll get notified whenever I come on like this. And Pink, thank you for subscribing. I just got a notification that you subscribed. Thank you for doing that. Then you'll know whenever I come on, which is awesome, because I always come on. Last week I did a video on cleansing your house. So I think it's important that you know it's not always just about tarot readings. Sometimes it's about anything that has to do with stuff in our own environment, things that we can really help with, okay? Which is awesome. So thank you for those that are subscribing. You can get a personal reading by going to northernlights.1 down below. You can also help out my channel. There's a donations of love button down below where you can help out my channel, and I'm grateful for that. For those of you that have already helped, and for those that will continue to help, I'm grateful. The next thing that I'll be purchasing is a new microphone, but I've been purchasing crystals and new cards and new candles. You can see some of my candles are really getting low. And so all of your donations help me tremendously, help me to continue to do these readings for all you guys. 14 likes at the moment. Yay, that's awesome, Julie. Thank you so much. I love to have you guys here. And okay, so who was I speaking with? It's pretty bad. Nav has not come in, so we will skip Nav, and we will come back if Nav comes back. Okay, beautiful Jade. Beautiful Jada. You're next. And I think you are a Scorpio, because I do hear a birthday coming up for you, hon. If it hasn't already happened, it's going to be coming up in the next week or two. I feel like it's somewhere around the 15th of November. So beautiful Jada, you're next. Let me know if you would like to bring someone through, or if you would like a couple of tarot cards drawn for you, hon. Julie, thank you for taking over. And I think Joyce, if she's still here, thank you guys for putting up to subscribe and to hit the notification button, and to go down to donations of love if you so desire, and help out with the channel, and share with your friends. Jada? Thank you, Julie. Jada was just here, so I know she's here. She might be typing, so don't hurry, Jada. I will wait. I always wait a couple of minutes, and then if you're off for a second getting something, of course that would be the way it always happens, right? As soon as you come back in, there it is. Should I write a book? If so, will it be successful? Interesting. Okay, so let me pull a couple of questions. Let me pull a couple of cards for you. Oh, you guys don't have to retract your messages. We're all friends here. It's always lovely to have you guys here. Make sure if you're new that you subscribe, and that you like, and that you hit the notification buttons. Beautiful Jada, it's your turn. Absolutely. Should I write a book? Should she write a book? A lot of people have told you should write a book, Jada. So I really think, I think you have a lot to say, and I think your experience is very personal. I just think it's a matter, what I'm hearing from the angels, I'm going to pull a couple of cards, but what I'm hearing from the angels is that the message you want to get out there is a very personal message. And I'm not sure if you feel like it would be successful, but I think there are more people out there that can relate than you think so. Okay? I want you to hear that piece. But I will pull a couple of cards. Okay, the first card I got is the Lover's card. Beautiful. So, the Lover's card is always a nice relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that there's love in your life or that there's something wonderful with your relationship. Although it could literally mean that your loving relationship, your nurturing relationship is going to get that much better. Very personal, Jada. And that's why I'm saying I'm not going to get into the specifics of it, hon, but I think your message would hit home for a lot of people, a lot more people than you think. So I'm hearing a big yes on writing the book. I think it would be successful, and I'm not sure monetarily. I think that's up to circumstances when you put it out. You want to make sure, check with me on when you should put it out, because there are specific times when it'll be more successful than not successful. But I think it'll be certainly successful to the people that need to hear your story. This Lover's card can also be about, Jada, can also be about a relationship. Look how calm the waters are. So it's not just the calmness of the waters around a relationship, but a relationship between people. Maybe this is a relationship between you and a journal, which you've been keeping. So it's putting all your thoughts into words. And I think you've started to do that already. It is a beautiful card. And I think you've started to do that already. And I think the more you do it, the more you're going to feel comfortable sharing your story. I think it feels uncomfortable to begin with, but I think you're going to open up like crazy. And the reason I know this is because the second card that I pulled for you was the Strength card. She has the lion chained to her. She's holding on tight to the strength. And I feel like sometimes it's very easy. Thank you, Sincere. I appreciate it. It's very easy to feel like your message is going to get lost. And I feel like she's holding on to this lion to help give her the strength to write all your words. Okay. There's also a soft underside belly to this card. And anytime I pull the Strength card, I always like to tell people there's a soft side to this. So although you'll feel strong in telling your message and telling what other people need to hear, there's a soft underside that a lot of people are going to resonate with. So I think it's a big yes to writing that book, beautiful Jada. I do. Okay. And let me know, keep me posted, and we'll find a really good time to release it once you do write it. Okay. Thank you for being here. Now I'm going to Bagya. I don't know how to pronounce it. Diary. Oh, blessings, Jada. Thank you, hon. So glad you're here. Bagya. Bagya? I'm sorry. I'm butchering your name. Bagya. Is that right? Bagya? It's a beautiful name. Don't say it's a weird name. It's a beautiful name. I'm just butchering it. Bagya is how it looks like that's phonetically. Now I got it. Great. Okay, Bagya. So would you like to bring someone through, or do you want me to pull a couple of tarot cards for you, hon? I'm hoping that people are still staying on, because sometimes messages come through that come through for other people that you can resonate with as well. And at the end, I do the Reiki for about 5 to 10 minutes, so that you will get Reiki healing, which is nice. So Bagya, do you have a question for me, or would you like to bring someone through? Yeah. Which? It's an or question. Did you want tarot cards? We'll end up with J. Okay, so let me pull this. Is this James or Jimmy or Jason? You don't have to tell me. I'm just hearing names when you're saying J. I'm just going to pull a couple of cards for you. Will you end up with J? Right off the top of my head, I'm hearing it's going to be a hard transition. It's going to be a hard road to travel, and I'm not sure if he's already involved with somebody or they are already involved. Everything communication-wise is going crazy. Well, that's Mercury retrograde right there. Communication is really going crazy. But the energy out there is just really crazy, Joyce. I mean, that's amazing. That's for sure. The energy is going crazy. Will you end up with J? Psychically, I'm going to pull a couple cards, but psychically what I'm hearing for you, what the angels are telling me is, I don't know if this person is married or in a relationship already, but I feel like it's going to be a tough road for you to get there with this person. I feel like they have to let go. Oh, it's freezing? It's not freezing on my end. It could just be Mercury retrograde, so hang in there. You can always go back and listen to it. I can tell you where we are. We're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. So if you have to, you can forward when it's all over and get the message, okay? What I'm saying is that I'm hearing psychically it's going to be a tough road to get to with this J person. Not freezing here. Okay, so it might be your connection, Bhagya. But just know that we're at 1 hour and 20 minutes. Oh, good. I'm glad, Julie. Thank you. But let me pull a couple of cards, okay? Doesn't mean it can't happen. You both have free will. But I'm just feeling there's some kind of a wall, or there's something energetically in between the two of you right now that is stopping things from moving forward. Does that make sense? The moon. And this is what it is. This is the secrets. This is something hidden. This is a secret desire. This is something that is not been revealed yet, something that is out there but not been revealed. That's the card I'm pulling on this relationship. So like I said, I really feel like there's another person between the two of you right now, or two. Okay. And that's what I'm hearing very clearly. So it doesn't mean it can't happen, but it does mean that it's going to be a slower process, and just to hang in there if it's something that you really want. Okay. It doesn't mean give up on it. It just means that it's going to take a little bit longer than what you would want it to be. The next card I've got is the Two of Wands, and it's working hard to get there, right? You notice that in between this path that looks like it's going to go right directly where you want to go, there's a burden. There's something in between, and that's what I'm seeing. And I'm seeing that very, very clearly. So this is what you have to move out of the way, or this is what has to move out of the way. And I don't think it's happened yet. In the meantime, you can take another path and eventually get there. Okay? So don't give up. And I'm hearing that very strongly from your angels. Do not give up. This is not the time to I heard the word wussy out. I don't know why I heard that word. I never say wussy, but this is not the time to wussy out, your angels are telling me. So maybe you talk that way. I'm not really sure. So not the time to give up is what I would say. Okay. And your angels are saying that very strongly. Just know that there is this hidden drama there. There is a person that's standing in between you and the goal you want to get to. And eventually you will get there, but you will have to take your time. Okay. Is that something you say, wussy? I mean, I know I'm laughing at it too, because I don't think I've ever used that word, wussy. It's really pretty funny. Julie, I'm glad you're laughing and joining. You don't have to retract your messages, hon. But I hope you hang in there and know that it's not out of the question. Just know that you might have to work a little harder. Okay, Bhagya, but hang in there with it. Brad, you're next. Are you still here, Brad? Feel free to leave comments down below, guys. I love to read your comments, and I will always respond. You can also make a time for a personal reading at northernlights.1, which is listed below. And below that, or above that, I think there's a place if you'd like to donate financially to my channel. It always helps me to continue with these messages. So I'm very grateful. Thank you so much. You take care, hon, and come back on. I have Brad, Julie, and then you're next. Okay, so you're the third one in line. So I'm waiting to see if Brad is still here. I want to give him about a minute, like I've been giving people, and if not, he can come back in at another time. And then I'm going to go to Julie, and then you're next. Can't get messages through. Not wanting to send, Joyce. You know what Lisa does? Oh, you're so sweet. I was reading it like you were giving me a message, but thank you for sharing that. I absolutely love to bring messages to you guys. I love to bring messages of love from your loved ones. I love to bring tarot messages. It's my joy. I'm a registered nurse by trade, but this is the fun for me. This is what I love doing. This is a third generation gift for me. And my mom did it, my grandmother did it, my children both are gifted. And it's my love. It's what I get up in the morning to do, is to help others feel good. Yes, you're almost there. So it doesn't look like Brad is here. I'm going to circle his name and I'm going to move on in case he comes back. Julie, you're up next. Julie J. I think that's you, right? Unless there was another Julie. I think that's you, Julie. I'm a little bit concerned about my professional life. I'm wondering if there will be a slow transition between my present job and my design career. We'll be working in two places for a while until design. Right off the bat from your angels, I heard the word yes. I think it's going to be important at some point, though. I'm going to pull some cards for you, but right off the bat, I'm hearing yes, you will have to work at both jobs financially and because of benefits. But I do feel at some point, kind of like I did as a nurse. I was a nurse for 36 years and then finally took the leap of faith because I had been doing mediumship and tarot readings and psychic readings on the side for so long, and finally said, you know what, I'm going to take this leap of faith and I know the universe is going to take care of me. And it has. It's brought me in wonderful people like all of you. It's brought me in wonderful growth and opportunities in different directions that I never would have imagined. But it's scary taking that leap of faith. So until you are financially ready to do that, or until you feel like you could actually survive, then I would say there will be a transition period of time where you'll be doing both. Both will be successful, then the transition will be easier. Taking that leap of faith is going to be is the tough part for you, because Julie, you like a safety net, you like a firm foundation under you, is what the angels are telling me. And that leap of faith doesn't provide you with that firm foundation. Okay, so when it comes time and when you're ready to do that, you have to believe in the universe. You have to believe that the universe is going to take care of you. It's a hard job. Your mom is in the medical field. She's a nursing sister. Oh, that's beautiful. I love fellow nurses, and it's not that yes, bills to pay. That's right, and that's why I was a nurse for as long as I was. I just finally got to the point where the nursing part wasn't fulfilling me as much as this is fulfilling me. Okay, being with all of you, shining my light, connecting with loved ones. Medical is a very hard job. I was a psychiatric nurse, so I do a lot of counseling also when you do private readings with me. But yes, I think when you're ready, trust the universe. Okay, Julie, let me pull a couple of cards and see what I get for you. Okay, great. Makes perfect sense to me. You've got the King of Wands sitting here. Look how nonchalantly he's sitting. So you are in your power. You are in your strength. Trust your gut. And you know what? That's what this next card says, which is interesting. Trust your gut. The truth is out there. You're going to be happy doing what it is you want to do. But you can't trust your gut while you have the blindfold on. And right now, I feel like you need to keep this blindfold on because you need to keep working 1, 2, both jobs, right? You need to know that that money and that income is coming in to pay the bills. At some point, you have to trust your gut, take the blindfold off, and know that it's okay to move forward because this king is sitting pretty, right? This is your sacral, look at all the oranges and the yellows and how grounded he is, right? He is not sitting high on his throne, high and mighty, sitting up like he's in charge. He's very nonchalantly sitting there with his wand like, I've got this. The universe has got my back. And that's the point you're going to get to, where you trust your gut, Julie, and you know that it's okay for you to take the blinders off, choose a path, and stick with it, and you're going to be very successful. I'm hearing that, okay? Could you please tell me the list again so I could type it down for everyone? Sure. Julie, thank you, hon. I really appreciate it. Sylvia is next, then Benjamin, Suditi, Sincere, Jane, Kindly, Kimcha, Seven Dreams, Nellie, Pink, and Miriam. I'm so happy you're here, Julie, and you're going to do great. Okay, Sylvia's next. Sylvia, are you still here, hon? Who is before you, Jane? I have Sincere, Suditi, Benjamin, and now I'm on Sylvia. There we go. And I'm probably pronouncing your name wrong, and I'm very sorry. If you want to phonetically spell it out for me, and then I won't always call you Sylvia, that would be great. But otherwise, that's fine. I would have kept the lifts up. You are keeping it up for me, Sincere. Thank you so much. I added Pink and Miriam at the bottom of the list, okay? Sylvia, I'm extremely confused, not moving ahead in any direction in life. Please tell me the current energies around me. Okay, I will do that, but I can tell you the current energies around everybody has everybody stuck in what feels like cement or heavy mud. Okay, that's the energies of the planets that's out there right now. We have Mars in Aries retrograde, not moving anywhere. We have Mars in conjunction with Uranus. Big things happening around us. We're not going anywhere. We just came into Scorpio. Scorpio season is a time where it doesn't move as fast as other signs, okay? The chaos that's around us, I can tell you there are other planets all in conjunction with Capricorn, which is slowing us down. The conjunction is making us feel like our feet are in mud and we're not moving ahead in any direction. This is not about you. This is about what is happening. It's 10 years you've been stuck. So you're stuck on something serious here. This is part of what we're going through, which is coming up on the winter solstice, December 21st, is Saturn joining Jupiter. This has been over 30 years in coming. So this is something that astrologers have been waiting a very, very long time for. And in the meantime, the energy that's between now and the end of the year is stuck energy, and everybody feels it. So you're not the only one, but I'm going to pull some cards for you, okay? And let's see why you're stuck. I guess my question, the angels are asking, why do you feel stuck? Are you putting negative energies out there about moving forward? Are you saying that you're always stuck or nothing's moving for me? Because you really need to change your intention if that's what's happening. You need to change the energy that you're putting out there, okay? If that's what's happening. All right, let's pull a couple cards. Okay, interesting. The first card I get is the Death and Rebirth card, okay? And this tells me that you are most definitely stuck. This isn't about death. People get worried when they see this card. This isn't about anybody dying around them. It's about the fact that you need to let go of whatever is around you, whatever is keeping you in this stuck position. You need to let go of it. And I don't know if this is a person or this is something that happened in a childhood memory, but something is keeping you stuck in the past, and you have to forgive it and let it go. Okay, and that's the only way that you're going to be moving forward. Okay. Okay, I think Sincere has been posting it, and I know she has the most current list. So I think Sincere, you may want to just continue on with your list as well, but thank you, Seven Dreams, because I think you're missing a few people. But thank you all for, Florence, you can definitely be added. I think there's about 8 people ahead of you. The thumbs up and then hit the notification button. That way you'll know whenever I come on. You have what? Okay. So what I was saying is that you're stuck. I'm not sure what it is that you're stuck on, but something is keeping you from moving ahead. But this is what's coming up for you next. Look at him holding this abundance, holding this abundance in love, abundance in destiny, abundance in career, abundance in money. You know, it's the Three of Pentacles, which is all about moving ahead, right? Threes of moving ahead and celebrating. So that's what's coming up next for you, Sylvia. But you have to be able to let go of whatever it is that's holding you up. Okay? Yes, Suditi is activating the list again. I'm keeping track. I have Benjamin, Suditi, Sincere, Jane, Kindly, Kimcha, Seven Dreams, Nellie, Pink, Miriam, and Florence. And I get to notice. I notice when you do come on board, and after Miriam comes Florence. And when you do hit the thumbs up button, when you do hit the subscribe and the notification button, I get notified. Thank you. Please send it out to your friends. Let's finish. Okay. You need to get this. Yes, Florence is at the bottom. I have you, hun, so there's no way I'll forget you. I always at the end ask if there's anybody that I skipped over, but I have everybody in order written down, okay? So I promise I'll get to everybody. We're already at an hour and a half, okay? So we're going to keep going till everybody's done. This is moving this out of the way, right? This rebirth and then moving forward. And this celebratory. So I feel like it's really important for you to move the past out of the way. And I don't know if you recognize it. I think you need to do a little shadow work, Sylvia, and really kind of go inside and feel what it is that is holding you back, because something is holding you back from moving forward. And then once you are able to forgive and move forward, this card will come out and you'll be able to move forward. And it'll be a celebratory. It'll be about abundance in so many areas. Okay? I hope that helps. Thank you. Okay, so now we are on to Benjamin. Benjamin, are you still here? Please subscribe, share with your friends. You're so welcome, hon. I hope that helped, and I hope if you've subscribed and been notified, you come on all different times this week. I'm going to be on a lot, so hit the subscribe and notification button, because this is the week before Halloween. It's the week when the veil is the thinnest between the worlds. And when I get the most messages, and I don't like to hold on to these messages, quite frankly, they don't belong to me. They belong to all of you. So when I get angels and psychic messages when they come through, then yes, I do pregnancy questions. Absolutely. But I will not, I don't usually, they don't tell me specifically when a baby is going to be born, but I can give you a rough idea if that's what the question is about. Okay, but I do questions about infertility. I do pull cards on that, etc. Okay, so definitely hit the subscribe and the notification button. Okay, you guys, hit the thumbs up. Leave me comments down below, and stay till the end, because at the end I do Reiki, healing energy, some healing Reiki. Okay, so who is next? Benjamin is next. Benjamin, are you still here? I'm going to give you another 30 seconds here. And then if you come back on, and I haven't, Brad, I still have you. I have Nav, or Nave. As people who have not come forward. Okay, so I'm going to move on. Benjamin, I'm circling you, so if you come back on, let me know you're back on. Sudidi? Sudidi? Is that how you say it? Suditi. I'm butchering that. I'm sorry. Okay, Florence, great. You haven't been here before. Please subscribe and hit the notification button. Share with your friends. Hit the thumbs up button so that I know that you're part of our community to get a reading. I appreciate it. And it always comes up for me once you do, so I get to see who's subscribed and all the wonderful people. Thank you. And this week, it's great to be on the notification page, because I'll be on a lot this week. If you go back through some of my other videos, last week I did a video on saging your home and blessing your home with sage or with Palo Santo. That's a great one to go back and watch, as well as the daily tarot cards. I'll be putting out, I put them out daily. I put out weekly readings every week, and I put out monthly readings. Hi, Mom Sadidi. Can you connect to anyone who wants to come through for me and tell me why? So here it is. All of a sudden, I'm going through a breakup. Oh, sure. Of course, hon. Oh, Benjamin, it was you. I'll come back to you right after Sudidi, who I'm working with now, and it is you. Okay, so you'll be next, Benjamin. Okay. I skipped over you because I didn't see. I gave some notice and didn't come on, but you're next, Sudidi. Let me see who. Do you have anybody specific who wants to come through, hon? Because with all this energy that's on here, it's very difficult for me to pull energy through about specific people unless there's someone specific you want to ask this question of, and I'm happy to do that for you. You know, I feel like the message I'm getting psychically for you is that you guys were both kind of trying each other on for size is what I'm hearing. And it's just like anything where, anybody has free will and can make changes. Ocean, I'm going to add you to the end of the list. There's about 10 people ahead of you. I just need you to subscribe and hit the notification button. And I do teach Reiki, yes. And I will be doing Reiki at the end of this session. We're almost up to 2 hours. There is a place down below to donate. If anybody would like to donations of love, donate to the channel, donate to me continuing. I'm happy to accept all of your donations. They greatly help my channel, so thank you. Sudidi, do you happen, anyone? I know, hon. What I'm trying to tell you is I have so many people that are on here right now. It's very easy in a personal reading for me, when you do a personal reading, for me to bring through anyone that's around you energetically. Right now, there's so many people here and so much energy here that I really need to know, is this a mom? Is this his dad? Is this a grandmom? Who would you like to come through? Everyone is always willing to come through. But in a private reading, it's very easy for me to bring anyone through. But when there's this much energy, I really need someone specific to focus on, hon. Okay? So Dee, I'm waiting to hear back from you. Maternal grandfather. Okay. Okay, so let me call through your guardian angels. I'm going to call Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel. Bring through messages of love and light for your highest and best. Okay, so this is your grandfather on your mother's side, right? This is not your mother's grandfather. Is that correct? Your mom's father is what I have, Sudidi. Is that correct? Very loving, very kind, very nurturing energy. But I feel like this is mom's father, not her grandfather. Do I have the wrong person? Your grandfather. Your grandfather. Okay. He's got a nice smile. Yes. You posted. I posted. I know, my maternal grandfather. I'm just making sure it's your grandfather, not your mother's grandfather. That's why I asked that question. Okay? Because I'm getting your grandfather coming through on your mother's side. That's who I'm going to go with because I haven't heard otherwise from you. I'm seeing him in a red shirt, a red flannel shirt. Glasses. Has a nice smile. I feel like he was always very loving and kind. You could talk to him very easily. He was always the jokester. He always had a smile on his face and a joke and a penny. He's showing me a penny. So I feel like he would have change in his pocket that he would give you. Nope, Pink, you're still coming up. There's still about 8 people ahead of you, hon. Yes, and that's what I hear. Oh, your mom's father. Okay, so this is who I have right now. Is this your grandfather or your great-grandfather? Someone has been named after him, if that helps you. Somebody has been named after him, the angels are showing me. First or middle name. Sadidi, I need to know, okay? You talk to him all the time. He hears you. Did you call him Gramps? Did you actually even meet him, hun? Because I'm feeling like there's a distance between the two of you. So did you actually meet him? I need you to answer my questions, hun, so I can continue with the reading. Yep, I got he's your mom's father. So did you know him? Was he alive when you were alive? He died through cancer. Okay. He's very happy. He's very content. He has a beautiful smile. I feel like you look like him. Do people tell you that? You met him. Do people tell you that you look like him? He has a wonderful energy around him. Yes. Okay, so that makes a lot of sense. The messages he's sending is that he's very proud of you. You've taken on something new recently, he says, and he's very proud that you're taking this step forward. So I don't know if you've just started school or you've decided to transition to a new job, but he's very proud of what it is that you're doing. You don't need that person in your life, he's saying. You don't need that person in your life. So whoever it was that you asked me about earlier, he's commenting on. Okay, so starting over fresh might be what he's talking about. The new starting over fresh with somebody new. This was not a good. It's not that he wasn't a good person. He wasn't a good choice for you, is what he's telling me. Okay. I'm going to pull a card because I'm not getting a lot of response. I have happy family. So I do feel like the next person you meet is, or the next two people you meet are going to be really conducive to a wonderful relationship. You have the Four of Wands here, which is all about happy home, happy family. So I feel like the person, that's coming in, well, you just let go of a relationship, he says, and somebody new will be coming in. Okay, so he'll help you with that. And it is going to be somebody that is going to be, don't worry about the person that has chosen to leave, okay? They were not meant for you. And the new person that's coming in is meant for you. So really focus on the fact that somebody new will be coming in. Let the universe bring you someone new. He says, stop saying you're stuck, because you're not stuck. Okay, the only thing you're stuck in is the fact that you're stuck, saying you're stuck. Okay, so you need to stop saying that and just saying the universe is taking my hand and leading me through, and we're heading in a beautiful direction. Okay, I hope you will stay at the end. I'm doing Reiki, and I'm hoping that you will stay and get some Reiki, because I think that will really help you wherever you are. Okay, Benjamin, you're next. How can I help you today, Benjamin? Did you want to bring someone through? Or would you like me to pull 2 tarot cards? What are the energies around me like for the next 2 weeks? Well, I have to tell you, the energies around everybody right now is very chaotic, very heavy, very, it's almost like walking through mud, is what I was just saying a few minutes ago. It's very much an energy of feeling stuck, feeling that you're moving very slowly. Don't forget, we're in Mercury retrograde right now. We're also Mars and Aries in retrograde. We're also, Saturn and Uranus, which is all wow, pow. Tons of things are going to be happening in the United States around this election. But we're all kind of stuck in the middle of it. We're all going to be stuck. Cool games for you. We have about 10 people ahead of you, but you can definitely put your name in and just make sure you're here and you share this out. And give me a thumbs up, and that's great. You're so welcome, Sudhi. Sudhiti, I hope everything goes well for you. So after ocean, we're going to add cool for you. 7 Dreams. Thank you. I hope everyone is still here, because shortly I'm going to be turning off the amount of people that I talk to, and because I'm almost up to 2 hours. There is a place to set up where you can call me down below, not during the reading, obviously, but to set up for a private reading at my website, northernlights.one. There's a place where you can help me by donating small amounts of money, not anything major. It all adds up, and it all helps me buy things like sage and crystals and candles and new cards and different equipment for my channel, which really helps. So thank you. So Sincere, it is your turn, my dear. You've waited patiently. Benjamin, I hope that answered your question. It's not just you that the energy is like around you, hun. Okay, hold on, Sincere. It's not just you, the energy is that way, okay? It's okay, you need to go and put my son to bed, but I want to thank you so much. I can't tell you how happy you've made me. Lots of love to you. Oh, if you're putting your son to bed and you want to come back, I still have another half hour, 45 minutes of readings to do, and you can listen to some Reiki, or please come back and then go through the end and watch the Reiki at the end. I know I wanted to know on the cards perspective, okay? This is psychically. The cards are just a tool that I'm using to give you the same message, but I'm happy to pull some, Benjamin. Absolutely. To see where you are. Is this about career? Is this about love life? Is it about anything in particular, or just want to know the energy? Okay, so the cards I get, you get the 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands is all about competition or having a disagreement with someone. You notice that no one's getting hurt. Nobody's being touched with these swords, but the energy is friction. It's chaos. It's pretty much what I just had mentioned. It's all, nothing is going to go right for just about anybody in the next few weeks, unless you stay in your own, I say your own stream, your own goal, your own lane, and don't go into other people's lanes. Keep white light, positive energy around you. Sincere, I'll be right with you. I was just finishing up on Benjamin. Okay, hon? Sorry about that. Okay, and the next card I have is the Temperance card. And the Temperance card is to be patient. It will change. It will move. Not much is going to happen in the way of movement for just about anybody right through December 21st, which is the winter solstice. We're kind of in this stuck place, okay? We're in this hanged man place. We're in this place where not a lot of things are moving quickly. So just expect that things are going to move slowly, Benjamin, and I think you won't worry so much. It's not just you. It's the entire universe that is feeling this, okay? Sincere, okay, let's see what we've got. I hope that helped, Benjamin. You're washing dishes, and I know you asked me a question, Sincere, so I want to make sure that I get to it. Message from your mom-in-law or your mom? Sure. Let me call in your angels, hon. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, to bring through messages for your highest and best of only love and light, Sincere. Okay? I've got your mom and your mother-in-law here. They were very close. Is that accurate? Because I feel like they're very close to each other. Either that or they're very close in heaven. They have their arms around each other. So please let your significant other know this as well, okay, that they are close and they are together. I also have a male figure there. I don't know if this is dad or if this is your father-in-law or if this is grandpa, but I have a male figure that's around as well. Oh, they did have a good connection. Oh, it's nice. And his dad, okay. Yes, next is Jane, and then Kindly, and then Kimcha, and then 7 Dreams, and then Pink, Miriam, Florence, Ocean, Cool for You. Okay? Okay. Yeah, you're after Jane. 7 Dreams, you're after Jane, Kindly, Kimcha. Then it's you. Yeah, thank you. Kindly Grace. You're coming up shortly. So let me answer this question. Let me get mom in here. They're all together. They're all happy. I feel like this is your mom I'm talking to. Was she a little bit of a larger woman? Maybe somebody like me who's not petite is what I mean by that. Does that make sense, Sincere? They both were. Okay. Because I have to tell you, when I'm looking at them, all I keep seeing is a cartoon of two women that have aprons around them. One has a kerchief in her hair, and they're a little bit larger women. Very happy though. So I think they're happy they have each other, and I think so. Please let them know, your significant other, that they're coming through very clearly. Your mom has a lot to say that I won't be able to get to all in this, but she's very proud of you. There's something that you're changing in your life that she's very happy about for you. So I don't know if this is a new relationship. No, it's the same relationship, she's telling me. Is this something to do with your family? Are you starting a family, or is someone expecting in your family? If it's not you, it may be someone else that's expecting. You're not. Is somebody else expecting? Because I do see a spirit child that's around, and I feel like it's somehow connected to you. You can, Joanna, absolutely. We can add you. Please like the channel and hit, oh, you already subscribed. That's awesome. Glad to have you on board. We'll put you at the end. I think there's like 8 people ahead of you. Not too bad. We're getting down there. And then at the end, if you stay, we do Reiki. So I do healing Reiki for 5 to 10 minutes. Okay. Not that you know of. Okay. Well, just be aware of it. And I'm hearing by Christmas, somebody will hear about it. And if it's not you, it's somebody that's around you. Okay. Seven Dreams has been nice enough to, and Julie, thank you for all your help, because Julie was doing that for a long time, putting up the list for me and always continuing to remind people to subscribe, hit the notification button. Okay, Jane, I think you're next, Jane, okay? I do have a personal website, northernlights.one, which is listed below. If you'd like to donate, donations of love is listed down below. I'm very grateful for any donations that you guys send my way. We've been on almost 2 hours now, so it's a lot of time that I love doing what I love doing. So this week I'm going to be on a lot, so make sure you hit the notification button and the subscribe button, because it is right before Halloween. The veil is the thinnest, okay? So Sincere, not that you're aware of. Just be aware there's somebody around you that's pregnant, hon. Your mom is very proud of you. So I don't know if you just got a promotion at work, or if you're heading in a new direction at work, but she's very proud of something you've decided to make a change about. Does that make sense? Yes, sort of. Okay. Just know she's very proud of you. She thinks you are a mom, correct? Because she's showing me children around you. Or are you a teacher? Thank you, Julie. Joyce, you're so awesome to do that for me. Thank you, Joyce. I'm so grateful to all of you guys for continuing to post that. Thank you. You have 3 children. Okay. You have a little girl, because she's specifically talking about the little girl. I feel like there's a strong connection with, and this, if you have more than one girl, this is the oldest. Okay, so you're clairsentient, so you hear messages as well. Yes. So you know that she also has that ability, correct? You just know that when things are around you, or you can feel them. She also has that. So I think you're spot on. Yeah. And, she's even brought up things like, I chose you, Mom, that kind of thing. So I mean, I think she has a gift. I think she has the same gift you have, and it's up to you whether or not you want to continue it and to continue bringing it on. But your mom is talking about it, and I feel like she talks to your mom. So ask her, have a conversation with her. And you can always, if you feel weird saying, hey, do you talk to my mom? Just say, you know what, I talk to grandma all the time. Do you talk to grandma? Do you see grandma? Do you, because I think her powers or her gifts and her abilities, yes, she talks about her dad's mom. Okay. And I think she talks to your mom too. Her gifts are even larger than yours. So I think the more you talk about it with her and the more you expand on her gifts, if you want her to keep them, she will keep them. Okay. Do you have a specific question for them, Sincere? Do you have any question for your mom? You're so welcome, sweetie. Your children are all safe. Everybody's doing well. Everybody is protected. I feel like you're like in this bubble. She's showing this bubble that she's taking care of you in. Are they supporting our relationship? Yes, they are. Don't be concerned. There's a lot that's going on, a lot of energy that you can't control in the relationship right now, but you will be just fine. Okay? Absolutely. Try not to be financially worried, is what I'm hearing. Know that the universe will take care of you also. They will help you during rough times. The last week or two have not been the greatest, but try not to take it personally. I know that's really hard when it's a relationship, but just know that they're around you and they are helping, and try not to worry so much about money. One of you is worrying a lot about money and it's causing a lot of friction, is what they're telling me. Okay? It's him. Yeah. Try to be understanding is what I'm hearing. But so after Joanne's going to be the last person. So I'm not going to take anybody new, only because we've already been on 2 hours. And by the time I'm done, it'll probably be just about 3 hours with the Reiki. I appreciate you guys too. I'm so happy that you're here. I'm so grateful that you stayed. I hope you stay till the end and do the Reiki with us. It's wonderful, and really share that wonderful gift that you have. Okay. I know it's a wonderful gift because I get to enjoy it every day. So I hope you do too. All right, Jane, we're moving on to you, hon. Will my love, you knew right away. Look at you. Will my love, no, on Aries, call me, message me soon, or has he forgotten me? 7 days, no care. Okay. Interesting that he's an Aries and you're a Capricorn, the two toughest signs right now. And the reason I say that is because Mars is retrograde in Aries. A lot of friction, a lot of negativity, that's what all the fires have been about, all the hurricanes have been about. It's the war. It's the planet of war, Aries. Mars is the planet of war. Aries is the sign that is all the negativity. And Capricorn is where a lot of planets are right now, and they're in retrograde. So the energies between the two of you right now, it's almost like your ships passing in the night. You can't seem to get in touch with each other. Does that make sense, Jane? Because that's what I'm seeing. After Cool Games for you is Joanne, and that Joanne will be the last one, 7 Dreams, okay? So please make sure Joanne is included. Does that make sense, Jane? Because he is your love, but I feel like right now your paths just aren't crossing. So I don't know if you're both really busy, or you're both or one of you is consciously making an effort to not be in touch with the other right now, but don't let it worry you, because I do feel the connection is going to come back, okay? I'm going to pull a romance card for you. I do feel like that connection is going to come back. I just feel like right now, yeah, reconciliation. So this is showing, you see it backwards, but it's the reconciliation card. It's the card about getting back together again. So although right now it feels like your energies are going like this, it's just because of all the energies that are, yes, Joanna, you're last on the list. Okay. You're the last person I'm going to take, Joanna. I'm not going to take anybody new. Okay. Because I'm over 2 hours, and by the time I'm done with the Reiki and so forth, it'll be over 3 hours. Thank you all for coming on. Please subscribe if you haven't already. If you haven't already been notifications, if you'd like to leave donations of love, I'm very grateful for you helping my channel. Thank you. I love to come on. I'll be coming on a lot this week because it's right before Halloween. The veil is very thin, so lots of messages come through, and I don't like to hold on to these messages. I like to give them to people as soon as I get them. So you can expect that I'll be on a lot. Can you clarify with the cards? I did, hun. I pulled a reconciliation card that you will be getting back together again. Absolutely. He will not call me. Hi, are you still taking questions? Jenna, I'm not. I just closed off the last person with Joanna because I've been on almost 2.5 hours. Okay. But please, if you're interested, join, subscribe, and hit the notification button, because all during this week I'm going to be on a lot, Jenna, because the veil's so thin, and I will definitely be coming on a lot and bringing messages through. So make sure you hit subscribe and the notification button, okay? There's this my website's listed down below, northernlights.one. There is a place to also leave donations if you'd like, donations of love, I call them. So thank you, Jenna, though, and I will see you during this week, I promise. If you'd like to stay, though, and listen, sometimes other messages come through that may apply to you, and I will be doing Reiki at the end, and you can enjoy the Reiki. You were on vacation. You mean not at work? Okay. I don't have an answer for when he will come back. He's working through some things right now, and you're on different planes, like I said. Between the Aries and the Capricorn, it's not like you're intersecting. It's not like you're running parallel to each other. I feel like you're kind of all over the place energy-wise with each other, Jane. Oh, can you plug it in, Seven? Because you're coming up soon. I know, Jane, and I'm sure you miss him, and I do think he's missing you, but I feel like right now he's choosing or making a decision to stay away for whatever reason. He needs a little downtime, and I think he told you this, he's telling me. Hi, Robin, welcome. Make sure you hit notifications and the subscribe button, please. Subscribe to my channel. Not taking any new messages, okay? Glad, but I stay because some of the messages may apply to you. That's what usually happens when I stop. And you can definitely hit the notification button because this week I'm going to be on a lot. Okay, because it is Halloween week, the veil's thin, and I will be on like crazy, Robin. So please hit the subscribe and the notification button so you'll know when I come back. Yeah, everything's going to be okay, Jane. It really is. And this is such a loving community. If you notice everybody reaching out to you, which is awesome. But I don't know. I can't read his mind without his permission. I can't read his angels to say if he's thinking of you or not. But I do see in the long run that he will be back. I just don't feel. Oh, I didn't get a notification notice, Robin. I hope you decided to do that. I hope you decided to join, so you'll be on all week. The list is closed. We end with Joanne. Okay, we're not going to take any new people today, but I encourage people who come on in 7, if you can continue to do that, to encourage them to subscribe and hit the notification button, because I'm going to be on almost every night this week talking and doing readings, because I will get so many messages this week that I will not want to hold on to because the veil is so thin. I can't tell if he loves you, Jane. I do feel the circumstance is such that he will come back. It could be after retrograde. It could be during retrograde, because retrogrades a lot of times when people do come in and out and come back. 7 Dreams, if you could please put down for people to, when they come on, to please subscribe and hit the notification button, because I will be on a lot this week, please. And I want people to be notified when I come on so that they can come on and get messages. So if you could add that, that would be great. He hasn't told you anything. I'm not here. I can't tell right away if he loves you because I can't read his angels. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Robin. I will add Robin to the list, please. I will talk to Robin after Joanne. and that will be the end. This is what happens all the time. I feel so badly cutting people off. I wish there was an easy way to do it. Does he love me? Do you see love towards me from him? Don't be sorry at all. I'm happy to have you here, Robin. So thankful that you're here, and especially since you've lost your daughter and your husband so recently, I definitely wanted to speak to you. I'm very sorry for your loss. So we're adding Robin at the end of Joanna, but then that's it, guys. You got to help me stay firm. I always want to just keep going, and before I know it, it's like I've spent 5 hours on here, so I want to be careful, okay? And the messages are wonderful. I can't tell Jane if he loves you. I can't read his angels because I don't have his permission. I'm not allowed to read for people that I don't have permission for. But I do see there is a reconciliation. The card is saying reconciliation. So I would hang on to that, okay? And I would continue to know that that's coming. I just don't know when. Okay, that's unfortunately, Jane, that's all I can give you at this point. Okay, but please hang in there. Okay, Kindly, you're next, hon. Finally, right? Everybody's finally. It's looking. I'm getting down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people left. That's it. So Kindly is next. Kindly Grace, my daughter is struggling with depression and anxiety. Is my mother-in-law watching over her? Okay, let me check. Let me call on your angels, your mother-in-law. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, Uriel, to bring through messages of love and light for your highest and best. Okay. This is not something new for her, is what the angels are telling me. This is just the angels. This is not your mother-in-law yet. The angels are telling me she's had anxiety for a long time. I don't feel that she's going to overcome it. I feel like it's part of her personality, but she will learn to cope with it. I'm hearing from the angels something like biofeedback, something where she can actually control it herself will really help. Oh, good. I'm glad. Please let everyone know, Seven Dreams, that if they come on, even though the amount of people I'm going to talk to today has closed, to please hit the subscribe and the notification button, because I'm going to be on, and tell them I'll be on all week long, and they'll be notified to get messages. I promise. It's just that it's been 2.5 hours, okay? So after, yes, after Robin. Thank you. I'm glad it's okay. So Kindly, I feel like she's not going to overcome the anxiety. I feel like it's, right now it seems to be getting a little bit worse instead of better. But I do feel like your mother-in-law, she's talking about her hair. Did she used to get it done all the time, your mother-in-law? You're so welcome, Jane. I'm sorry I couldn't give you more information, hon. But hang in there. He's coming back, okay? Yes. She's really focused on her hair. So I'm going to ask her to refocus on her hair and just being done. She likes to look nice. That's what she's telling me. But focusing her on your daughter. And she is surrounding her. She's watching over her. She's keeping her a lot of love around her. I feel like your daughter being away from her friends is really, really having a great impact on her anxiety. Does that make sense, Kindly? Hi, Farah. Please hit the subscribe button, the notification button, and I'll be notified that you're here. Yes, it does make sense. I have closed, I put Robin last on the list, but I will be on all week because the veil is very thin. And if you hit the subscribe button, Flora, and you hit the notification button, you'll be notified all week long up until Halloween. Every time I come on, and I'll be bringing messages and doing cards, and all my weekly and daily and monthly readings, as well as other things that have to do with spirituality, are all on this YouTube channel. So if you subscribe and hit the notification button, you will be able to be a part of that, okay? And if you stay till the end, you can enjoy the Reiki, which I am going to be offering to everybody, okay? So please subscribe and hit the notification button, and I'll see you during the course of this week, and I'll be able to answer all your questions. She plays a lot of sports and kept busy. And I think that's what's really giving her the most anxiety, is that she doesn't have an outlet for that right now. So if there's a way I'm sure she's Skyping with her friends or keeping in touch with her friends. Oh, good. I'm glad, Flora, because I would like to read for you for sure. Okay. Hi, Chocolate Cookie. Oh, you came on, okay, from your other account. Great. You're coming up after Kimcha. You're this one person away from you. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm glad you're here. Please let people know as they come on to hit the subscribe button and the notification button. I'm going to be on all week, every single night, to do messages just like this, because the veil is very thin, and I want to get these messages out all week before Halloween. But I do have to stop after Robin. Thank you, Joyce. Yes, Joyce had a private reading with me, and you do get a half hour or a full hour, and it's hard for me, because I have so much information, and as people come through, they're giving me so much information. It's really hard for me to step back and cut it off. I feel badly when I do that, but Joyce is right. JK is right. Whenever you get a private reading, it's just all about you and all your loved ones that come through, and tarot, and you can combine, and you can find out about that down below at northernlights.one, my website. And you can call me and after this is over and sign up, and we can get you going. But right now it's really just the basics. I'm not sure, but we're okay. I think everybody knows where they stand, Chocolate Cookie. You don't need to. But if you can add anything about, or I'll just tell people when they come on. If they come on again, I was just about to tell you to make sure they subscribe and hit notifications. So all this week when I come on, as much as I'm going to come on with messages, because the veil is so thin and I don't like to hold on to these messages, they'll get messages all week long if they subscribe and hit the notification button. Okay, they can stay for the Reiki at the end, which will be coming up, I would say, within half an hour. We're getting there, but it is hard. You're right, JK, and I have a really hard time shutting down the messages, because I know how much it means to all of you, and I love doing it. It's just that I want to make sure I get to everybody. So who was I working with? Kindly. She's kept busy. Okay, kindly, very important. If there's a way, there's a method called behavioral modification or behavioral feedback. It's like a loop training that would really be beneficial to her. There's also something you can Google, which is called tapping. Tapping helps a lot with getting rid of her anxiety. I use it with a lot of my clients who come to me for counseling and for life coaching. And it's a type of where you're tapping different parts of your body, and it releases energy to help you stay calm. Guided meditation would really help. But please know your mother-in-law is definitely around her, keeping her safe, loving her, loving all of you. And she will be fine once things start to get back to normal. I really feel like this is going to be a tough winter regarding COVID, regarding the flu, regarding us having to stay inside. Any messages for my husband? Oh, and this is from your mother-in-law. Let me ask. Okay. She's happy. She's at peace. She's with her dad. His dad is still here, correct, kindly? Your husband's dad is still here? Yes. Give your husband a message that he's doing fine. Try not to worry so much about him. I know you're concerned about him. I know you're both very concerned about him. She's in touch with him, so he may not realize the dreams he sees, and because he doesn't know about mediumship, but she is around him and keeping him lovingly safe, she says. Okay, so make sure that your husband gets that message. Try not to worry about him, and that she is around all of you, and your mother is around all of you, etc., and your dad, keeping everybody safe. Okay? I hope that helped, kindly, and I hope it helps about your daughter. Okay? Your husband will get a new job soon, I just heard, psychically. So is he looking for a new job, kindly? That's okay. Did he just lose a job, or did he, was he laid off? I'm hearing that, kindly. That's why I'm asking. I just heard it as I was signing off. No, okay. The only message I have is that he's protected and taken care of, and not to worry about money. He's very worried about money. So I'm not sure what the new worry is about. You will be laid off. Okay, so maybe that's what the worry is about, because he is concerned once you're laid off that you won't have enough money, but you will. Just ask the universe to bring in the money. You will have total control over it. Okay, don't be afraid, and that goes for anybody who's on here. I'm hearing that message very clear from loved ones and who have passed over. Chocolate Cookie, if you could please add, even though the list is closed, if they could please subscribe and hit the notification button, I would greatly appreciate it, because I will be on so many times this week, they will definitely get a message. You're so welcome, kindly. I hope that helps, and try not to worry about your daughter, and definitely don't worry about money. Just manifest it, ask the universe to take care of you, and you're going to be fine. Thank you. You're so sweet, Joyce, for doing that. JK, thank you. JK had a private reading with me, and I loved it. I have to tell you, if you come back and have another reading with me, the messages are always for you or the person I'm reading for. So I don't keep track of them, and I don't write things down. So if you call me back, I will remember you most definitely, but I won't remember what the message was about that we already had, or the reading. So if there's another reading, it'll be like a brand new reading, which is awesome. Hey, it's strange. I typed it with the list but can't send. Please, someone else do it. I'm sorry. No worries. You guys are such a great help. Don't ever be sorry. I'm happy to have you here. You're part of our community. And Joyce took over, and JK took over, and you guys are working great together. So thank you. Thank you both for doing that. Okay, I have Kimchi next. And then I have Seven Dreams, Pink, Miriam, Florence, Ocean, Cool for You, Joanna, and I think it's Robin who's last. JK, same thing was happening to me earlier. Yeah, I'm not sure. I know that for me, it looks like it's working just great. We're at 222 hours being on, which is great. That's a universal magic number. It's a master number, 222. It means everything's going in the direction it's supposed to be going on. So if you're still here and can enjoy that energy, just take it in and know the angels are around you. And we'll be doing Reiki soon, but we're at 222 a couple of seconds ago. So that's awesome. All those twos. So now I'm looking for Kimchi. Is Kimchi still here? I'm hoping you are. I'm hoping. It's taken me a while to get through everybody. I like to be thorough. I like to try to give as much as I can. I don't like to cut people off, and I get so many messages, and like Joyce said, or JK said, it does help to have a private reading, because then it's all focused on you. We do tarot, we do everything. I see it. Not sure what you see, but yeah, you're there. You're coming up soon, Ocean. Okay. The list is closed, but if somebody's coming on, please subscribe. Please hit notification button. This week I'll be on so much. The veil is so thin, you can tell how clearly the messages are coming through. This is the perfect week to get a private reading, because so many messages will come through. So many tarot psychic messages for me will come through. My energy and my abilities are just kind of on fire, as is any psychic or any person who does mediumship, because the veil is so thin. Okay, so this is, if you're planning on it, go down to my website, northernlights.one. When I'm all done here, after Reiki, call me. We can schedule an appointment time, and I would love to have a chance to talk to you. And I know that JK has had a private reading, as has other on here as well. So the next person is Kimchi, and I don't see this person coming up. So let's go to Seven Dreams, and that is Chocolate Cookie, right? Nellie, is Nellie listed? Yep, Nellie's after Chocolate Cookie. Yeah, okay. Did you want to do mediumship? And thank you so much, hon, for kind of being one of my moderators today. When I have so many people that come in and come and go, It's awesome. I love talking to all of you guys, but you're continuing to do that means that I can focus on getting the readings done, but you and Joyce continuing to put up things that I usually say. I can focus on the readings and help more people, which I love to do. So thank you. So would you like a mediumship reading? Would you like to bring someone specific through? Or would you like to have a couple of cards drawn about a specific question? It's definitely your choice. Hey, I got so many readings, like I'm in a twin flame journey. If it's true, is Mr. J is my real twin flame? I have to tell you, I don't know how many people have done readings for you. You said you've had a lot of readings. I hope they've been honest with you, and I'm going to be honest with you, because twin flames are not the best relationship to be in. I know it sounds awesome to be in a twin flame relationship. Twin flames almost always are very difficult to recreate in the current world. So you may be a twin flame, but you're always crossing in the night. You're always like this. You're never meeting each other. You're never having a relationship. And people always say, oh, I want to be in a twin flame. No, you want a soul connection, okay? You want to have a soulmate connection, but twin flame is the toughest. And Chocolate Cookie is telling you that. It's the toughest relationship to have because you were together in another lifetime. You were together and you have other lessons you need to learn. But in this lifetime, you're crossing paths. You're not bumping into each other. You're not on the same route. And so it's very difficult. But you would like to know, you are on a twin flame journey, if it's true that Mr. J is my real twin flame. I do hear this. I do hear the name, the initial J. I do think that's true. It doesn't mean that it won't happen. I'm just not hearing it happen right now. Does that make sense, Chocolate? I feel funny calling you Chocolate, but I don't know anybody's real name. Does that make sense? I hope you guys, by the way, will all go through my channel and look at some of my older videos, because I have videos that I do every single day that I do tarot readings on every single sign, and I do weekly and I do monthly, and I just did a video last week that talked about cleansing your house and using sage or Palo Santo or lemongrass or frankincense and myrrh, and so yes, it is true. I know it's such an awful position to be in, but I do feel like the angels are telling me very clearly not to give up on this relationship, okay? So I don't know if you've been working on it or waiting on it to come to fruition for a while, but it will come to fruition. It's just that you have to be patient. In the meantime, doesn't mean you can't date other people, be with other people, have a relationship with other people. So is he the real one? So you meant he's the real one. He's somebody, yes, that you will be in a relationship with. I'm just not seeing it right now, Chocolate. Okay? I'm just not seeing it happen right now. So that's why I'm saying, if it's not happening right now, if you want to be in a relationship with somebody else, you may decide down the line that's twin flame, you're in a happy relationship, you don't need to meet up with this twin flame, right? You're just still this far apart. It could mean that you're here and you've identified each other. I'm sorry, hon. Thank you, Joyce. That's perfect. And they will definitely be notified. Thank you so much for saying it just like that. That's awesome. I hope you copy and paste it so you don't have to keep typing it whenever anybody comes on. Thank you. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, Chocolate, that you had such a rough childhood. And you have your eyes closed there and a little emoji as if you don't want to look at it. You don't want to pay attention to it. You want to forget it. You want to put it behind you? Is that right? Is that what I'm hearing? Chocolate, is that what you want to do, is kind of put it behind you at this point, hon? This person is your twin flame. I would say that they are going to come back into your life, or if they're not already in your life, in the way you want them to, but not right at this moment, okay? So I'm just suggesting that you find another love in your life, if you don't already have somebody, that will take care of you and love you and enjoy your life. I don't understand what you're saying. What to? It looks like you want to forget about your childhood trauma. It says you're still suffering. Have you had a chance to talk to a counselor? And this person, Mr. J, he is connected to your childhood? You're so welcome, hon. Is this Mr. J connected to your childhood as well? No. Okay, good. Hang in there. Continue to try to be in other relationships while you're waiting for this person to come in, but he is your twin flame. And like I said, if you get into a relationship and you're really happy, you don't have to back out of it to go with your twin flame. Your twin flame will follow you for many, many lifetimes. Okay? Joyce says, we all have struggles. We need to love ourselves first so we can let others. Yeah, that's so true. We're all a work in progress. I just posted that on my website, my Facebook page, actually. Lisa Ashton Medium, is that I am a work in progress. You know, I'm better today than I was yesterday, and tomorrow I may not be better. You know, every day we're changing and we're working on ourselves and we're growing. That's why we're spiritual beings living in a human body. We're experiencing life to try to move on with life. I just said it out of the blue. Sorry if I disappointed you. What disappointed me, hon? That you had a tough childhood? Didn't disappoint me at all. I think sharing with me is the way you're going to find out the truth. I think that's awesome. I think you would benefit. I'm sure JK would tell you, I think you would benefit from a private reading, because I think there's a lot to unpack that we don't have the time to unpack today. But I would love to do a private reading. If you decide you want to do that, definitely go down below to northernlights.one. Call me when you can. I'm so grateful to you and all your help on the page. Thank you, hon. You're coming up. Your question, is there any messages for me? Okay, Alan. I'm glad I got your name. Nellie is up right now. And then there's Pink, Miriam, Florence, Ocean, Cool for You, Joanna, and Robin. So you're coming up. I think there's 5 people ahead of you. And I've been on 2.5 hours already. My back is really, should get up and walk around a little bit. Yeah, and I will try to get back to you. That would be great. I think you could benefit from it, hon. Okay. Nellie. Who came to you? Okay, thanks. Pink is coming. Pink. Nellie. Hi. Thank you so much for the beautiful reading. You're so welcome, and thank you so much for your help. Come back all this week, okay? Sorry for what, Pink? You're here. This is Nellie, right? I do, Sydney. The list is closed right now because I've been on for 2.5, almost 3 hours. Oh, this is Nellie. Oh, good. Okay, great. I'm glad. Pink, you're coming up soon. Pink, I don't think I have you down here. Oh, yeah, you're next. You're next, Pink. Nellie is up next. You're so right. Okay. So Nellie, you want to know, I do remember, in the next 3 weeks, we'll be out of Mercury retrograde when you take your test, is what I'm hearing psychically. So I am going to draw a couple of cards for you, but I do feel like you will pass your test. You don't want to be in Mercury retrograde taking a test. Not that it's a huge deal, but if you can help it, and if you have to take it during that time, take it. But if you don't have to, you can definitely do better, is what I'm hearing. But I think your assessments and in everything that you're in the middle of, you'll be passing very easily in the next couple of weeks. Okay. When I say easily, I mean you're going to have to work hard, but the passing part will be easy. All right. I'm going to draw a couple of cards though, just to point that out. Okay, this is the fight. This is the battle. This is what you're in right now, Nellie. This is what you're working so hard towards. And sometimes it's confrontation, but this card can also come up when you're working so hard at something and you're trying to get something accomplished. And I think that's you right now with your courses and your assessments. You're working and you're studying and your hours. That's up there for you today. And the other card I have is the 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands is your ship is coming in. Beautiful card. You have two wands behind you. You have one in front of you. You're waiting for this ship. The waters are a little, a little bit rough in front of you, and that could just be the assessments coming up, and you're being nervous about the assessments coming up. But your ship is coming in, meaning you're going to pass. You're going to pass with flying colors. So I feel like you just need to keep putting that out into the universe. Keep holding on to that intention. And you're in the Navy. Yeah, wonderful. You've come to me for readings, correct, Sydney? Haven't you? You're going to a ship, even better. Okay. Yes, I know. I recognize who you are now, Nellie. Sorry about that. Your angels took a couple of minutes to connect me, and yes, and you will see your family before you go on this ship. So, because I do remember that from our reading. Okay. And I love that you came and had a reading with me. I hope you enjoyed them and that they were helpful and that things are heading in the right direction for you based on the readings. I'm so glad. Thank you for spreading that information, Nellie. I'm hoping people on here will want to have a private reading as well, because that's how I continue my business. And once you refer 5 people, when you have a private reading, you get a free reading. So I'm very glad. So this puts you at ease. You are going to pass. This is the struggle. Okay, this is what you're going through now because you want to pass. You want to do really well. And I'm so glad. Thank you, Nellie, Sydney, for saying that. And here's your ship coming in. So I say don't worry about a thing. All this little ruffled water, all this is just you kind of worrying. So put out the intention that you're going to do really well. Your ship is coming in, and then you're going to go back out on this ship. So it's wonderful, Nellie. I hope it was worth the wait, because I just see nothing but positive coming in this direction for you. Okay. I know you're excited to see your family, and I know that's going to happen as well. Very soon is what I'm hearing. So probably right after your test. Is that correct? Oh, you're so welcome, hon. I hope you stay to the end and you get a little Reiki healing, because it'll certainly help you with your testing. Okay? It should be coming up soon because I'm getting to the end of the list. Within the half hour, I should be doing the Reiki healing. And I've been on almost 3 hours. Whew. If anyone would like to donate, donations of love down below, feel free. I appreciate all the help with my channel and with me continuing to provide the readings. I love doing what I'm doing. I love being the person that brings through messages for all of you. So take care, Nellie. I'm so glad you came on and you waited, and that you're going to stay. And by donating, you guys, you're donating to help me get equipment. I just bought a brand new light. If you look at my glasses, you can see the light, which really helps with the lighting for you guys, so you can see more. I buy crystals. I buy new cards. There's lots of things I buy. So I hope you will offer donations of love if you decide you can afford it. And I'm very grateful to all of you that already have. Thank you very much. Pink, you're up next. And Nellie, please keep me posted. I hope you'll be on all week, because I will be drawing lots of cards all week. Hi there, Mish. Oh, I'm glad. Does Dee have any emotions for me? Mish, I have to tell you, the list is closed because I've been on for almost 3 hours. But I would like you to subscribe and hit the notification button, because I'm going to be on just about every day this week live, doing readings just like this, doing bringing through loved ones in mediumship, doing Reiki, doing tarot. So please hit the notification button. Please hit the subscribe button so that you'll be notified when I come on. Okay? I'm sorry the list is closed, but I'm getting to the end of my ability to read clearly. Okay? Oh, you already have. I'm glad. Thank you very much. I hope you stay today. I'm about 20 minutes away from doing some healing Reiki, and I would love for you to take advantage and be a part of that. Okay? I just got home. Well, we missed having you on, but I'll be on probably 5 or 6 times this week, because the veil is the thinnest because of Halloween. So I'll be bringing lots of messages through. Okay? So Nellie, you're all set. Pink, does Dee have any emotions for me, or did I just fall in love with the wrong man for 2 years? Hold on, let me do a love reading on that. let me ask psychically, first of all, does he have any feelings for you? He does have feelings for you. You are ahead of him, though, in the feeling category. Thank you, Meech. I'm so happy. I hope you get to see my readings every day as well. I really enjoy bringing them to you guys, so thank you. Pink, you are ahead of him as far as emotions go, if that makes sense. You didn't fall in love with the wrong man, but I feel like during this Mercury retrograde, during this time of a lot of chaos that we're all feeling in the environment, with the election, with COVID, with everything that's happening, he's taking a step back. He's taking a step back, and he's kind of reanalyzing everything. So I don't think. Oh, thank you for saying you're so warm. That's very kind. I don't think you've been in love with the wrong man. I think he's the right man for you. I just think he's going through a tough time right now. If you can be supportive of that, you are a little ahead of him emotionally, is what I'm hearing. So I feel like you are a little more in love with him than he is with you. That doesn't mean he's not in love with you, because he is. It just means that you're a little, this is crazy. How do you define love? But he's a little more, you're a little more involved with the situation than he is, and he's taking a step back a little bit during all this unknown and this chaotic energy. Just continue to put your love and your warm energy out there. Continue to let him know how much you care, because it means the world to him when you do. And try to stay in real positive love, high vibration energy. And I'm giving this message to all of you to do that if you can. We're in a really chaotic, tough time for the next 2 weeks over this election period. A lot of negative energy, and the higher your vibration is, the higher you can raise your own vibration and stay out of that low. By high vibration, I just mean thinking positive thoughts, kindness, sending out love and kindness. I just feel like the more you can do that, the better it is. When you get into that low vibration of really where politics are right now, is that let's fight, let's battle, let's one-on-one, you want to stay out of that if you can help it. The more you can stay out of it, the better. Got a lot going on in Nigeria. Okay, so that's part of the reason, is what I'm hearing, Pink. He doesn't hate you, okay? He has a lot of feelings for you. I just feel like right now, he's very involved with something that's taking his mind or his thoughts and his emotions away from you and putting it on something else right now. Doesn't mean that he doesn't care for you and doesn't love you, though. So I want you to remember that, okay? So just continue to stay in that high vibration. Know that he's right there for you and that he loves you. And I'm going to pull 2 cards, okay? Okay, so the card I got is the Honeymoon and Attractive card. This card doesn't really apply to your situation. So the honeymoon card is really taking a trip somewhere. Once things settle down, I think you will be taking a trip. The waters are very calm, so the relationship is really nice. The moon is coming through. The clouds are clearing. It's a lovely card. And this is the attraction card. This is the card all about there is a strong attraction between the two of you. It's undeniable, and he feels it for you just as much as you feel it for him, hon. Okay, so try not to get caught up in the fact that he's involved with everything that's going on back in Nigeria. He will come around. He will come back, and it'll be wonderful that he knows you're right there for him, standing strong, okay, and not leaving him behind. He doesn't hate you. He loves you. I promise you. Okay, Pink? I hope that helped, hon. Make sure you guys leave me some messages below, too, if you want. And if you want a private reading, you can always go. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day, week, month, year, life. Oh, sweet. If you want to donate, you can donate below. Donations of love. Any little bit helps. I really appreciate all your guidance and your help. And there's also space for you to sign up to have what am I trying to say? To have a private reading. Miriam has had a private reading. Miriam, how did you enjoy your readings? I just want to ask you straight out so people know. You have a final interview on, yay, we've gotten to this point. So Miriam and I have been talking, and great reading. I'm so glad, Pink. I hope it helps. And hang in there. Continue to love him. He needs that right now. He's going through some tough times, okay? Miriam, yay. Is there anything you want to say? I know you have a final interview on Monday. I'm glad I'm glad it helped, hon. Thank you. Come back every day this week if you want. Um, is this the right job for you? I do feel like this is a really good job for you. I feel like is this the second or third interview, Miriam? Oh, this is your first reading. I have another Miriam that's going for a job, so it's interesting. Her information is coming through for you, which tells me that this is going to go really well for you. I feel like this final interview, I think this is the perfect job for you. I think it's exactly what you want. Hi, Kapil. I hope you please hit the notification and the subscribe button real quick so that all this week when I come on to do readings, you'll be able to see that I'm on. You'll be notified and you'll get to come to my channel. I'm not doing any more readings today because I'm coming up on 3 hours, but in about 10 or 15 minutes, I'll be doing Healy Reiki for about 10 minutes. And thank you. I didn't get a message that you joined, but hopefully you joined before. And all this week I'll be on because the veil is so thin between the worlds, so I'll be on a lot. Miriam, it's your first reading, but your second interview. Great. You can join Reiki. Absolutely. Stay on. I love it when people are here for the Reiki. It should be in about 10 minutes. Yeah. So definitely hang in there. Miriam, this is the perfect job for you. This is what you've been waiting for. I feel like the first interview went very, very well. I'm going to pull a couple of cards on it. I feel like you felt very, oh, good. I'm glad. And I hope you come on all week, Kapil, because you will get read, I promise. Okay? I have a lot of messages for everybody. If you want a private reading, people can sign up below at northernlights.one. You can also donate there. I appreciate it. Donations of love. Any little bit helps, so thank you for that. Keep my channel going. Miriam, I'm just going to pull a couple of cards, but I feel like this is, oh yeah, absolutely. So you've got the Queen of Swords. So this is you going into this feeling very, very secure, feeling very strong. No, you're going into this final interview. Look at all these blues and purples. The communication coming from your third chakra is incredible. So I feel like this card is just saying this interview, you're really going to present yourself well. You're really going to be right up front. They're going to notice right away you're exactly who they want, for this position. And the card that I get right after that is the Ace of Pentacles. It's the big money. It's the big, they're going to be talking to you very shortly about what this is going to entail, what monies this is going to come forward. And it's a brand new beginning, the Ace of Pentacles. Brand new career, brand new love life, brand new monies, brand new everything. Okay, so this is definitely going to go your way. So I hope that helps, Miriam. I hope that you feel good about that. I feel like this is definitely going to be a wonderful interview for you, and I feel like it's a job for you. I feel like you're a little bit concerned. There is a red flag or two that's being raised, so I feel like on Monday, write down your questions. They love to hear your questions as well. So go prepared, not just to answer their questions, but as if you're interviewing them, as if you want to make sure they're a good fit for you as well. Okay, Miriam? Thank you for coming. I hope you stay. In about 10 minutes, we'll be doing some Reiki. Florence. Oh, you knew right away, Florence. Look at that. I'm wondering if I'm really pregnant. I'm going crazy and depressed intuitively. I feel like I am technically, if I am, I would be 5 weeks. I keep taking tests and it keeps showing negative. What's going on? Trust your gut. I mean, I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you, but I definitely feel like if you're not right at this second, I think the reason you feel like you are is because you momentarily will be, kind of thing. I think sometimes our body can play tricks on us, and even though the cards are showing, even though it's showing negative, it may be that it's just waiting to build. If you're 5 weeks, it would be showing up as pregnant, I'm hearing. So if you're taking a test and it's showing negative, it might be that you aren't pregnant, but you soon will be, is what I'm hearing, because I do see a spirit child around you. I do see intuitively, if you feel like you are pregnant, it is definitely going to happen. You're 5 weeks on Tuesday, so you haven't had your period in 5 weeks. Okay, so let's pull a couple of cards on this, because I'm not really sure why the test is still coming up negative. Have you gone to a doctor to actually have them check? because sometimes the tests just don't work for people. Some people produce only really low amounts of HCG and the test will still show negative. That might be one suggestion for you, Florence, is to go to a doctor and get a test. But let's check and see what's coming up for you. So I do get the Chariot, moving fast, moving in one direction very quickly. You've got the male and the female energy here. This is definitely a fertility card. Okay, I think that's a really good idea, Florence. I think taking a blood test is going to give you some answers, or seeing a doctor. A doctor could quickly give you answers because doctors know what signs to look for that show that you're pregnant. Okay, so that is definitely going to help you. And I also hear your ship is coming in. So will it show I'm pregnant on that test? I don't think you're as far along as you think you are, is what I'm hearing. So if you are pregnant, what I'm hearing psychically, I just asked that question, is I don't think you're as far along as you think you are. Okay. But this card is definitely your ship coming in. This is definitely, if you want this, you're standing in front of these two wands. You've built your secure future. And it's behind you. The wands are behind you. You have one in front of you, and here comes this ship. So if you want this, you will definitely be showing up as pregnant. If you want this bad enough, if this is what you're hoping for. Okay. Oh, wow. So I have to delay it even more. I'm not sure what that means, hon. I just don't feel like you're full 5 weeks pregnant. I do feel like it's important for you to get blood work. I do feel like it's important for you to see a doctor to be tested because the home pregnancy tests are not working for you. Okay? Hi, Dandelion Light. Welcome to the channel. September 15th. Okay. Yeah, I would suggest going to a doctor, Florence, because I'm not hearing really clearly, okay? No, I don't, not just the blood tests. I want you to see a doctor and have them check. There are certain signs they check for, okay? And they will know if you're pregnant. I think that's important. Hi, Dandelion. I'm not taking anybody new because I'm almost at 3 hours that I've been on here. But I want you to please hit the subscribe button and the notification button. I recommend any time now, Florence. Okay, if you think you're that far along, then I would definitely go. No reason to be sad. Nobody has said, no, you're not pregnant. I'm just saying that I think it's important to go to a doctor and find out for sure. It could just be that the tests aren't working for you and they don't work for everybody. Okay? Dandelion, hit subscribe and notify because this week I'm going to be on a lot. And you'll get notified whenever I come on because you're so welcome, Florence. Hang in there, hon. You'll definitely be notified, Dandelion, when I come on all this week a lot because the veil's the thinnest between now and Halloween. So I get a lot of messages. I get a lot coming in that I really don't want to hang on to in my head. So I'll be coming on a lot and bringing messages through. So hit the subscribe button, hit the notification button. Check out my channel, my other videos that I've posted on. I do daily sign readings with tarot cards. I do weekly. I do monthly. I do other kinds of readings. I do mediumship live readings like I've been doing here all day. So definitely subscribe and hit the notification button, and I promise you'll be included. It's a great channel, and it's a great community. Everybody's loving and kind and generous, okay? And I'll be doing Reiki in about 10 minutes. You're welcome to stay on for that. Ocean, you're next. I have 4 people left, and then I'll be doing Reiki. Ocean, are you here? Ocean, great. Spirit, with me and Bo, the Sag love for each other, will continue to move forward in a commitment. I hope his family becomes supportive. You know, I think he's been through a lot, is what I'm hearing psychically. So I don't know if they especially loved a past relationship of his. So I think he's they're a little bit behind the times as far as where Bo is. Okay, but I'm going to pull a couple of romance cards for you and see where I end up. I do feel like the Sag love for each other will continue to move forward. I feel like there's somebody blocking you. I feel like there's somebody in between. I don't necessarily think this is his family. I feel like there's somebody, I don't know if he's married or if he has someone in his life or if you have someone in your life, but something is stopping the two of you from moving forward right now. Ocean, I don't know if you can answer that question for me. And I think that's part of the reason his family isn't real supportive yet. You're not married. No, but are you married to other people? His family is stopping maybe from getting the two of you getting together. His family, are they especially involved or wanting him to be with someone else, or is he with someone else, is what I was asking, because that's what I'm hearing. I'll pull a couple of cards. First card I get is healing family life, which is interesting. Healing family issues. So that makes a lot of sense. They are very involved, very interfering. Okay. He needs to set some firm boundaries, is what I'm hearing about his family. They're trying to not necessarily break the two of you up, but I almost feel like they're not wanting him to get closer, if that makes sense. But he needs to set some firm boundaries if this is what he wants. And if this is what you want, okay? And then the interference will stop, but it won't stop unless he puts some firm boundaries down. So I think that's important. The next card that comes up is children. So I don't know, does he have children from a previous marriage, or do you have children from a previous? Let me make the decision because he is my person. Do you have children from a previous marriage, Ocean? I think it's great that you feel he's your person, and I think it's wonderful that you're involved, but you have to talk to him and have him put his foot down and set some very firm boundaries supporting you in the relationship, because I don't think that's happening. No kids, his mom has a daycare. Okay, that makes sense. So there's a lot of children around the relationship. I feel like he really is, it's up to him right now as to what's going to happen and what direction this is going to go in. Okay, so if he's wanting this relationship to continue, he has to put down some firm boundaries. So ask him to do that, please. Okay? And then if he does that, I feel like you will move closer towards each other for sure. Okay? You're so welcome. I'm glad. I hope that helped. Cool for you. Are there any messages for me from my spirit guides? Again, my name is Alan. Alan, I'm sorry. I should have called you that. It's hard for me to remember when I have so many people. First names. I'm sorry about that. He has to put his foot down. I hope he does. He does. I hope he does too. I think you need to talk to him about that, hon. Okay? Why are you deleting all your messages, hon? It's okay that they're on there. You don't need to delete them. You're so welcome, hon. I hope you have subscribed and hit the notification button, because all week I'll be doing a lot of readings. And so if you're subscribed, then you will be brought on and you will get a reading. Okay? Alan, can you be specific? I have so many energies that are on right now, and I hope you guys are staying. I have 2 more readings before I do my Reiki, and I don't want you to miss it after being so good about staying all this time. Oh, you do it for privacy readings. Okay. So who is it, Alan, that you would like to bring through? Because I have so much energy here. It's very difficult. In a private reading, it's very easy for me to bring through people, specifically for you. But when I have this many people in a reading, it's very difficult. It's very easy when it's a private reading. It's very difficult when there's this many people to specifically get a spirit guide. So is there somebody who has crossed who you would like to hear from, Alan? Are there any messages from a spirit named Jimmy or one named Fletcher? Okay. Is this your dad? It is easier to get overwhelmed because I can hear them all talking to me, and I want to make sure I give you guys very clear messages. Is this a dad, Alan? They aren't related to you. They're friends. Okay. Why do I feel like they injured themselves, or they had something to do with their own passing? Does this make sense? Alan, does that make sense? That they might have injured themselves or had something to do with their own passing. I'll pull a couple of cards. This card definitely wanted to come out. Honestly, another psychic told me they're your guides. Oh, okay. I'm just hearing that spirit guides usually have walked on the planet. I mean, spirit guides have not walked on the planet. They usually surround you. They're with you from the day you're born, and they come through and they take care of you throughout your whole life. So I don't hear that they would have walked on the earth. So whoever is coming through for you, I don't know if it's by these names, but is somebody that might have hurt themselves. But the message that I'm getting are beautiful. So let's talk about the messages. Okay, let's see what we've got. We've got the Two of Cups, and it's messages of joining in harmonious relationship. It doesn't necessarily have to be a love relationship, although it can be. Okay, it can also be you working in harmony with somebody. See the rainbow between the two cups. So it could be you working in harmony with somebody and see the sun shining just below the earth. It's wonderful. So you're on each other's same level. So whether it's a love relationship or whether it's just a good friendship, I feel like you're working with somebody very closely right now. The Five of Pentacles. Now this is usually the desolate card in the Rider-Waite deck. It's the card that you see where they're outside and it's snowing, and then there's a stained glass window kind of that's up, and one of them is walking with a crutch, and this is usually you not paying attention to the signs, you not paying attention to what's right next to you. Look how close you are to this. All you have to do is go around and go inside this building, and I feel like for some reason you're not expanding. You're not allowing yourself to do that. So part of it I feel like is self-imposed. Part of it is because I feel like you don't feel worthy, or sometimes you're kind of hard on yourself. So if you can stop being so hard on yourself and allowing yourself to enjoy this energy, it's beautiful energy. Okay, almost a Reiki time, almost there. You're right. We only have 2 more readings, almost there. So let go of whatever you're holding on to that's no longer serving you. Yes, you're hard on yourself. And let go of that a little bit and know that you are worthy. You are worthy of love. You are worthy of companionship, and that you can go inside here and enjoy all the fruits of your labor, right? All the pentacles of the abundance, of love, of destiny, of career, of life, of health. All the good benefits, right? This is definitely coming to you if you allow for it. So stop being so hard on yourself. This is you relaxing a little bit, okay? It's the King of Cups. Look how choppy the water is around you, and I feel like the water's choppy because you allow it to be, okay? I feel like the energy that you're bringing in is energies that you don't need to. Look how calmly he's sitting with his cup in his hand. And he's not sitting up straight. He's not trying to take over the world. He's not trying to, say, hey, I'm better than anybody, or here I am in my throne and take a look at me. He's very calm. He's very matter of fact. This is you kind of just sitting around and chilling. But in order to chill and to stop these waters from being so rough around you, I feel like you need to let go a little bit and allow yourself to feel that happiness and that joy that's coming into your life. Right now, I feel like you're so hard on yourself and you're so judgmental, and it could be because a dad or somebody in your life was very hard or judgmental. But your spirit guides or your guardian angels are also saying the same thing, that ask them for help when you need help and guidance. But you can do this. You're doing really well. So keep up the good hard work. Okay. Okay. Joanna, this is you now. What message do you have? Somebody you would like to bring through, Joanna? I hope that helped, Alan. Try to let go of being so hard on yourself, hon, and enjoy what comes in. And you'll find that it's wonderful energy that's around you for sure. Okay. Oh, it's my website, northernlights.1. You can call me. There's a place on there where you can check out my readings, and we can schedule a private reading. Private readings, of course, you have full half hour, an hour. It's all about you. I'm glad. I hope you come back all the time. I hope you've subscribed and been notified, because I'll be on a lot this week with a lot of messages since the veil is so thin. There's also a place for you guys if you want to donate, donations of love to my channel. I'd be very grateful. I know you're here, Joanna. It's your turn. So what message do you have for me, Joanna? And I'm doing Robin next, and then we're going to do the Reiki. So I hope you guys hang in there. Thank you for being so good and about hanging in. And we will be doing the Reiki shortly, so it won't take long. Joanna, you're here. What is it you would like to know, hon? Do you have a person you want me to connect with? Do you have do you want me to pull a couple of cards for you? What would you like? Because it's your turn, so I'm ready for you. Pill, I can't pull for you, hon. I had already closed. I only have one person left. I've been on for over 3 hours, and but I can pull for you during this week. So please subscribe and hit the notification button, and then you'll be notified when I come on this week, and I will definitely read to you for you. I promise. Okay, I promise. I'm going to be on a lot because the veil is very, very thin. So, and I don't like to hold on to all that energy. So I will be on a lot. I promise. Joanna, is there a message you would like? I see that you're here, but it's your turn. So hopefully you're typing, and I just need to be patient. Anybody who would like to donate, I'm very grateful. Thank you for those that have already donated. Help keep my channel fresh and with new cards and new ideas and you know, helping my channel go forward with the time. It's been over 3 hours, and I'm very grateful. I am still here, Kat. Yes. But I'm not taking any new messages and doing any messages today, hon. I will be on many times this week because the veil is so thin between now and Halloween. So keep an eye out for notifications. If you have subscribed, I think you have, and hit notifications, you will be notified when I come on. And you can see your daily and weekly and monthly readings every day on the channel. Feel free to go on. It's just that I've been on over 3 hours. I'm just about to do some Reiki healing, though. You're welcome to stay for that. I would love to be able to share that with as many people as possible. It doesn't look like Joanna is going to answer. So let's move on to Robin. Robin, you have a question for me, hon? I know you said that your child passed and your husband, and I'm so, so sorry. Any messages? Oh, Joanna, there you are. Okay, hold on 1 second, Megan, okay? Permission to tell more of my situation. I'm not working since 3 months. I'm waiting for a serious love so long. What's coming for me in the next 2 months? Okay. Joanna, I can tell you the energy is very, very stagnant around everybody right now. I'm going to pull a couple of cards for you, but there's a lot of chaotic energy. That's everything we're feeling with the Mercury in retrograde. That's Mars and Aries in retrograde. That's all the planets that are in Capricorn that are coming out of Capricorn. We're heading to the winter solstice on December 21st, which is Saturn aligning with Pluto, and that's that only happens like every 28 years. So there's a lot of energy that's very stagnant right now through the end of the year. Okay. So don't get nervous if you don't feel like you're moving, because nobody is. Just stay in the white light energy, stay in the positive, higher vibration. Remember, we're a spiritual being living in a human body, and we're continuing to evolve every day and change every day and work on ourselves and grow every day, right? So just stay in this high vibration. When I say stay in this high vibration, all it really means is stay in the white light energy, stay in that positive, stay in that kindness, be nice to people. The low vibration energy is kind of everything you're feeling around this election, right? Everybody getting mad at each other, everybody, you know, even parties that believe in one electoral side and the other electoral side. I mean, nobody needs to get mad at each other. Everybody has a right to their own opinion, right? Just get out and vote on November 3rd, and your voice will be heard. You don't need to argue and try to convince somebody else that your opinion's right, because everybody has their own opinion, and it's just as important as your opinion, right? Just as important to them as your opinion is to you. So don't feel you have to change someone's mind. And all it does is create the negativity, that negative vibration we were talking about. So I'm going to pull 2 cards, Joanna, but really stay in that high vibration, okay? Beautiful cards. So the first card you have is the King of Wands. So this literally could be a man that's in your life, or that a man that is coming into your life. I feel within 6 months, I'm hearing the number 6, and the solar and the sacral energy is all around you, which is all feminine energy. It's beautiful. So, you know, this could be coming in for you. So I think you need to put it into the universe that your attention is for this person to come forward, because I feel like he is going to come into your life. So definitely put that out there, and he will. He's sitting very comfortably, so I feel like he's a gentleman who is very comfortable in his life. He's very settled. He's not immature. He's not somebody that is very needy. He's not somebody that you have to help. Or, because you are a helper, you do want to give a lot and help a lot of people, which is lovely, but he is somebody that's going to be there to offer you a lot. But this is beautiful because the sun is shining. So I think that everybody is in this, it's like mud. It's like cement. It's like we're slowly working our way through it, but it's around everybody. It's not just you. But by the time we come out of it, by the time the end of the year comes, the sun is going to be shining brightly for you. So this man is definitely going to come in, and you're going to have some wonderful revelations that happen in your life. Okay, Joanna? So hang in there and try not to get discouraged, and know that this is happening for everyone. You're not the only one. Okay, I think that'll help you if you know that this isn't just me. I know it's been a while, and I will come on as much as I can this week to help you guys with everything that happens and that comes up. Okay, and Robin, I did want to see any messages from Wes or Megan. Let me call in your spirits. I'm going to call in your archangels, Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Ariel, Uriel, to bring through messages of love and light for only your highest and best. I'm so sorry for your loss, Robin. I want to tell you right off the bat. I do feel this was some sort of an accident. Is that correct? Would I be correct in saying that? Your daughter's was. Okay. You're welcome, Joanna. Come on during the week and check out the rest of the channel. There's a lot of wonderful videos. Robin, she's very much at peace, and they're both very happy they have each other. I want you to know that they found each other right away. I feel like your daughter was the one who helped cross over your husband. Does that make sense? Okay, because I feel like his hand actually, I feel like her hand actually coming through and kind of saying, come on, Daddy. So I don't know if he was ill for a while, but I feel like it was a very quick passing. When I say quick, it could be something that hit him very quickly in this area, or it could have been that he was ill and doing really well, and then all of a sudden he had a quick passing after that, because that's what I'm hearing. But they're very, very happy. They're so happy to be together. I mean, they're just standing behind you, hugging each other. They're with you all the time. You must feel their love all the time, because they're telling me, especially your husband, how much he loves you, how much he's with you. He's asking me about Jeopardy. That's kind of a funny thing to ask about. But did you guys used to play Jeopardy together all the time? Like on TV, did you like play against each other, or my hair from this humidity? I don't know why he'd be bringing up Jeopardy otherwise. I do. Oh my God, I hate Jeopardy, and I had it on TV this week. Okay. Reiki is next. You're right. Absolutely. Thank you, Joyce, for hanging in there. You've been such a big help. I'm very, very grateful. You hate Jeopardy and you had it on TV this week. So maybe your husband, he's just trying to let you know that's how close he is to you, that he can see everything that you do. You just let and I don't know if he especially liked it, but he definitely was aware that you had it on because he was around you when you had it on. And that's what he's pointing out. I am hearing the song. I am hearing You Are My Sunshine playing in the background. So I don't know if this is a song that he might have sang to you or if you sang to your daughter, but I can hear it gently in the background in my mind coming through. Does this have any special meaning for you, Robin? He sung it to you. Yeah, it's lovely. It's beautiful, and it has special meaning. I can't tell which of the two are singing it, or they might be singing it or humming it together, but it has very special meaning to you and your family, is what I hear. And love you to the moon and back. I keep being shown this love you to the moon and back, like this big, bigger than the universe kind of love. So I don't know if that's something you used to say to your daughter as well, or you said to each other as well. Did you do a lot with saying I love you and the other person would say you too or ditto, or that's your daughter? That's beautiful. Their energies are so close to you. I feel like at night your husband says you're very lonely. It's very easy to get lonely, and so he tries to be around as much as possible. Sometimes you might even be able to actually feel him lying on the bed next to you. Um, Always said me too. Oh, that's your mom. Oh, that's so lovely. Poor thing, you've lost so many people. Oh, or maybe you haven't lost your mom. That's your daughter. And oh my gosh, your mom always used to say you too, or ditto, or yeah, that's coming through very strongly too. Mom and dad. Oh my gosh. Um, you have so many people that love you that are, and I can see them just standing behind you when I close my eyes. They have their arms wrapped around you and they love you very much. They send you messages all the time. Feathers they're talking about. They're not separating out the messages, which is interesting. They're kind of coming through to you. Um, they're kind of coming through to you as one spirit, I feel like, one energy, which is beautiful. Lots of times they'll come through bringing through separate messages, but I feel like the messages they're bringing through to you are just of love and of light and of happiness, and that they are fine and they're at peace and they're together, and you get feathers. Beautiful. Even from the really large to the really tiny, tiny little white feathers is what I'm hearing. And you hear songs on the radio a lot. You talk to them all the time. I feel like there's a beautiful picture of you and your daughter that she's showing me. It's lovely. And I feel like, of course, there's some beautiful pictures of you and your husband. Do you have their ashes, hon? Okay. The reason I'm asking is because I feel like there's an area they're showing me where their ashes are, and they're together, and you have pictures of them, and there's like a candle, and there's some other things that might be from religious background. Okay. And I think that's important for you to know, because they show me that when you go by, you sometimes touch the area and just kind of like make note of and say, I love you, and as if I'm here, I love you. And they feel that. They feel that. Okay. So just know that the messages that they're giving you, I'm so glad you feel it. And you've been so patient and waiting so long. The message that they're giving you is just of love and light, that they're around you all the time. They're proud of you. They will see you again. They will be there in heaven when you come. They say not too soon. They don't want that to be too soon because you have a lot of life left to give. Okay. I know you feel very lost without them, but they love you very much, and they will be there when you're ready to go through, okay, and when you cross over. But there's no hurry, so don't make that happen right now, because there's a lot of things that they want you to carry on. And you hear songs all the time that remind you. I'm so glad you came on. I'm so glad I decided to bring them through for you. I just feel like the Jeopardy and the love you to the universe and the you are my sunshine. I just feel like they're around you constantly. So please know that, and please know that they send you so much love and light. They don't want you to feel lonely. Okay, Robin. So I hope you subscribed and that you hit the notification button, because during the week, this week, I'm going to be on a lot. I'm always on once a week to do mediumship readings, but it's almost 3.5 hours today. I'm a little tired. We've had a lot of people come on that I've read for, 22 people, more than that, because some people didn't hit the like button. If you liked it, please hit the like button. I appreciate that. And so, or send me a comment below if you enjoy it. And those of you that are still here, you will get to enjoy the Reiki that I'm going to put through right now. So I'm going to put this up a little bit because I want to show you how the Reiki is going to come in, okay? I think it's important for everybody to know when I start this Reiki, I'm going to lead you through a little bit of a guided meditation. And the guided meditation is we're going to open our crown chakra, almost like a flower. So it opens, and you're going to feel this bright white light come down. It can be from your higher power. It can be your loved ones who have crossed through. But it's going to, I'm going to take you through each of the parts of your body that it's going to fill. And it's just energetic and beautiful white light healing energy that comes through. And then afterwards you can surround yourself like chalk. Surround yourself with paint or chalk to hold in this white light energy so it stays with you, okay? And it's beautiful, beautiful healing energy. Thank you, JK, for saying that. I loved your reading, and there is a place below. If you go to northernlights.1 down below, there's a place where you can call me and sign up for your own private reading, where we talk just about you and your loved ones for a half hour, an hour, and it's an amazing experience for me, and I'm always so grateful that you share your loved ones with me and you share your spirit guides and your angels with me. It's a wonderful feeling. So thank you, Joyce and JK, for bringing that up. I really appreciate it. So let's get started and bring in this Reiki healing light, and I'll walk you through each of the chakras as it comes through, and we'll have it last for about 10 minutes till about 3:30. Well, I say it's 3:30. I don't know what time it is. Yeah. Well, I've been on for about almost 3.5 hours. So if you would like to donate to my cause for the amount, for everything that we do together as a community, I like to think of it as a wonderful community. And I think we help each other through tough times, and that's why we're here, and that's why I love coming on, because it means a lot to me. So enjoy this Reiki, and let's take it from there. Let's see how it goes. Please let me know if you can still hear me above the Reiki. Want to make sure you hear it nice and clear. So we're going to open this crown chakra and allow this white light energy to come in from your higher power, from your loved ones who have crossed over, almost like a beam of light coming in through your crown chakra. It's going to come through your third eye. That's your intuition, right? We're going to really feel it in our third eye, coming down to our throat chakra, which could be a little bit blocked. The throat chakra could be a little bit blocked because we're in Mercury retrograde. And many times, thank you, Joyce. Distant the phone a little from the mic. Okay. Is that better, Joyce? Can you hear my words? Thank you for helping me find the right space. You can close your eyes for this. Joyce, is that better? Hopefully it is. I'll keep an eye out. Bring that white light energy through your throat chakra, opening the throat chakra, right? Traveling down. Great. Thank you, Joyce. You can still hear the music though, right? Goes down each arm. Almost feels electrical at the end of your fingertips, right? This energy, it's so magical. Goes to your higher heart and your lower heart. All through your chest, your abdomen, your solar plexus, which is right above your belly button, your sacral chakra, which is below your belly button, into your root chakra, which is all your memories from childhood. It's all your security from childhood. And down through the bottom of your feet. Now I'm going to send you the Reiki. Enjoy. Breathe in through your nose, all that healing white light energy. Let go and release with the exhale. Let go of anything that no longer serves you. Any anger, any frustration, let it out. Breathe in all the white light through your nose. Now let go and exhale through your mouth, that which no longer serves you. You can do that at any time of the day, okay? Any time of the day. If you want to come back and listen to this, Reiki, it's at the end of every one of my daily readings so that you can really feel the Reiki and get some nice healing at the end of every single day, okay? Just relax and enjoy. Sending the Reiki out to everyone who's here, everyone who was on earlier, sending it out to all of America for everything going on right now, the entire world for everything we're facing, that we continue to live in a higher vibration and express kindness and love to one another. The rest of the day. I'm very grateful for all your help, Joyce and Chocolate Chip Cookie and anyone else who helped today. Thank you so much. It was lovely having you here, and keep a close eye out because I'll be on a lot this week, like I've said many times. Okay, so if you haven't already, hit the notification and the subscription button. And when you come on, I'll have a chance to talk to many of you during the course of this week, I'm sure. So enjoy your week, and I'm grateful to you for allowing me to be a part of it today. Enjoy your day. Take care.